going. It's
It's
one of
fifth,
those.
fifth,
It's
fifth,
fifth.
fifth.
Thank you, Nate.
5th episode.
So just up front, it's been a crazy
Good,
week.
you remember
I've
it.
had no time to go back up and make sure the VODs are still up because they're not, because I've not done it. I've not posted any new videos because I've not had time. I forgot to breathe yesterday. But we're here today, and we're going to play D&D. It's going to be a great time, except we're missing Dan. He might be dead. We're not sure.
He's definitely dead.
We're kidding, of course.
Yeah, we
We're
don't
kidding,
actually
of
think
course,
he's dead.
like-
We think he's having technical difficulties. So if anybody knows Dan, make sure he's okay, because he's an important part of the team. Other than that, October 30th, we're playing Call of Cthulhu. The video for how to play Call of Cthulhu is actually one of the only ones that I've put any time into, which is going to be coming out on Wednesday. So if any of you play D&D and want to learn how to play Call of Cthulhu, go check that out. And then everybody else here is going to have a session with me making characters for Call of Cthulhu. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to killing all of their characters that they make on October 30th.
I'm gonna live.
But it's not fun for me.
What else? On October 30th, we're also actually giving away the book, so who's ever here can just take it. So that's the way we're going to do that. I don't have anything else, so let's go ahead and jump into tonight's session of The Will of the Frost Maiden.
I don't even know the balance for, like, you know, the amount of players that we have.
What are we scared of?
Oh,
Ah!
Oh my gosh, finally.
Dan!
Dude, you absolute mad lad.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I've
gosh.
never been so aroused to hear your voice.
I can't say the amount of feelings that I have right
Like
now.
we said, we were
Why?
kidding. We did not think he was dead.
Oh, I thought he was dead.
Yeah, I
Good.
thought it was.
Well, no, bad. Don't. Everything's fine.
Oh yeah, it's fine now.
Just
Look at
pay
Dan.
attention to the things in the background.
Dan, how are you?
I'm okay.
Were you sleeping?
A little bit.
Me too.
Tell me I
Nice.
woke you up.
No, I woke up because my mom decided now was a good time to make me try and move, and then I said, "Oh wait,
So-
I've got D&D. Please leave my room. I must do things."
Thank you, Dan, for not being dead. And now that Dan is not dead and here playing D&D, let's go ahead and recap what happened last time. As our heroes found themselves in the town of Termalaine after recently clearing out the kobold-infested mine shaft, you decided to stay in the town for a little bit longer to make sure that there's no other fishy business going on with the kobolds. There was some talk of possession, talk of kobolds being kobolds, and you can't trust them. But it seemed like everything was okay. So after some discussion about what you might be facing further north, you decided to head to Cedric's hometown of Lonelywood. Upon arriving there, Cedric sought out his mother and had a private conversation with her, where some secrets were disclosed between the two of them. After that, you talked to Nimsy, the town mayor, and you learned more of a reoccurring problem with a white moose hunting those who needed the wood for their livelihood. You agreed to set off after it, and after finding this ancient elvish tomb out in the middle of the woods, you decided to look around it. There, Ren encountered the moose, mistakenly thinking he'd be able to talk to it, and wound up getting beat to hell by it. After rescuing your bard and setting the situation straight, you continued through the tomb until you reached a wall in the back where it seemed like was a dead end. However, you discovered that it was lined up with the moon dial outside. After coming to that realization, you decided to wait out the night and see what would happen to the moon and the door. So, what would you all like to do?
I think putting a little bit of time into fortifications might not be a horrible idea, but but that's also a bad idea because we need the light. So pretty much, I think we're just stuck in a cave.
Wait, okay. Before we start, the general consensus was, because I didn't want to do it, then you called me a bitch for not wanting to do it. So then,
No, God did.
no, God, I had a voice in my head that said I was a bitch.
No, I said you were a
No,
And
coward.
I was like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was no strong language here. You were just referred to as a coward.
Oh,
Very true.
okay.
God doesn't
Okay.
curse.
Yeah, bitch.
Oh, okay. My bad. And then so we're doing this, right? Just double check, because I forgot.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna sit here and wait. But
Alright,
if I'm
alright.
correct, we did short rest, so I think we're pretty okay. Yeah, we're pretty okay. But yeah,
I could be
Ren
more
could.
dead.
Yeah, I mean I'm at 20, so whatever kills us kills us.
Yeah, I'm at 11, so I'll be fine. You know.
I'm at 25.
Yeah, if only somebody had a healing spell.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, did you use Song of Rest?
Nope, I did not.
Okay.
But
I
I
mean,
think
He
I'm
was
gonna
warning
use.
the moose outside.
But we
I think
can't. Yeah.
I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on myself.
All right.
How much does Cure Wounds?
1d8 plus your charisma.
Yep.
The plus charisma mod. All right.
I mean, we took a short rest. That means I get all my blood hunter things back.
Yes.
That is correct.
That's pretty cool.
I don't have any things.
Almost. Either way. Like, do we want to do any small Well, no, that's. I guess I'd want to go back to the statues that were at the entrance of the cave that were facing the weird wall, and I would
Sure.
like to investigate it for a hidden door kind of thing because I get advantage on those.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
All right.
Intelligence.
Advantage, and we have. That's amazing. Never
I
mind.
love it.
Yeah, we're good. We're good, guys. It's a 5. We're
Okay.
good. We're good. It's a 5. Show me this hidden door.
Crip, you go over to the statues and you're like, hey, pointy ears. And you get very distracted by the pointy elf ears on the
I've
statues.
never seen elves
You
before.
stand there for about 15 minutes and you feel pretty satisfied with what you found.
Yeah, no. Like, did I touch the ears at any point?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
They're ears on statues.
It's fantastic.
There's no secret
Either way.
door.
Cool.
Why would an elf hide something? They don't even believe in the moon.
They're
Yeah,
not smart enough to hide things.
But they do have a strange door. Interesting. But hey, whatever.
I want to go over to Crip and I want to say, hey, Crip, did you find anything? Or
I think I found something really important.
can I have a look?
Yeah, and I point to the ears. I'll be honest, I've never actually met an elf before.
It is.
a thing.
Those are weird ears. It's definitely an elf's ear.
Okay, so that's common.
I don't
among
think
them.
that's very. Yeah, that's
Alright.
the thing that elves have.
Does Ren
Yeah.
calm down yet? Or is
Ren,
he
what
still up
are
there?
you doing, Ren, after the death of your friend the moose?
Well,
No, big quotes. He was
I
never friendly.
well,
No,
So-
I'm interrupting. I'm sorry.
so I casted Cure Wounds on myself. I have regained my head. I feel a little bit better. I'm still a little sad, but I'm ready to go into this hole and fight
yeah.
whatever's there, so long as it is not an animal, which we all agreed upon.
Kind of, yeah.
No, not
Yes.
kind of. We all agreed on it. I remember.
Okay. Yeah. So, what time was it right now? Around noon-ish, or was it
no,
around?
it's getting into the evening, I do believe.
Okay.
It's 6:10. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
that's okay. It is getting into the evening. Like, it's hard to tell out here because it's
Right.
always dimly lit. It's still dimly lit. It's not dark yet.
I guess.
Right. But we have to wait here until the night anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Right, and we can't really do any fortifications because it would block out the moon. So
Also-
we're pretty
also-
much just. So I say we just wait by the door.
Set up a fortification. What could happen is if there was some type of trap, it would be harder to get out. So might as well just do nothing anyway.
We know there's no traps in here. We walked all the way to the other side.
But
We're just
you
gonna wait for the
know-
moon.
You can't. No.
I can.
I'd like to look for traps.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Not doors, traps. I don't care about doors. 4.
I hope-
It's a nat 1.
I don't know why the rolls aren't showing up tonight, but
Because I'm not rolling yet.
there are no traps, Eli. You think this is a perfectly safe tomb of dead people.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this area is at least, but we don't know what's back there. If anything, it's where they're keeping all the weird stuff because, you know, we got this, and I'll hold up the. What is it? It's just a pale colored bow.
Yeah, it's just a very nicely crafted longbow.
Yeah.
It's just a very nicely crafted longbow.
Ooh, a longbow. I desire the longbow.
I mean, yeah, you weren't here during that conversation. Like, you can have it
rogues
if you
use
want.
a longbow?
They're proficient with it, I'm
I
pretty sure.
think I am. Why would I not be?
Freaking everything.
So, while you're having the longbow
I don't know
conversation,
what I'm proficient with.
what would anybody else like to do?
Isn't
I
it
wanna
not
go
stringed
over-
though?
I'm gonna
It
go
has
over-
it's taken apart right now, but like just with any bow, it has the string. You could
Wait, this
string
is
it.
the longbow. The longbow next to the corpse, right?
Yeah,
I want to
we
go
took
over
it.
and I want to say, maybe we shouldn't take the bow.
We
as
already
well.
had this discussion.
I know, but like, we don't need to also have the bow. Like,
Yeah, but I don't have a longbow.
Yeah, and I handed the longbow.
Did anybody take the 6 silvered arrowheads?
I did.
Okay.
yeah, we already took it because we're not nice people. What to do?
I took the cup as well.
Yes.
Oh yes, the cup. I forgot about that.
I buried the body.
Yes,
I do not have proficiency with a longbow.
I thought not.
you do.
No,
I do
you-
not.
It's not important. But rogues don't get longbows.
I get a short bow.
hmm
Ha!
You don't
you're
need
bad.
longbows. You roll lots of d6s.
Yeah, well, if you just roll enough d6s, it won't matter, Mr. Rogue.
Yeah.
So,
I would like to take up a position behind one of the
Sorry.
statues so that I'm harder to see from the front entrance of the cave.
sure, go ahead and make a
We
stealth
gotta
check.
wait for it.
Come on, not a 1. 10.
10?
Wow, Dan. Is that with your modifier?
Yes.
Oh, this is so sad.
It's a 4 plus 6.
There we go. I got the rolls to
Oh,
show. Yeah, it doesn't feel like... You think you're pretty safe.
What are you doing
Crip,
here?
looking over, you kind of see, like, Eli's leg, like, jutting out from the side of one of the
I
statues.
also am seeing this.
Yeah.
This is weird behavior. Are you
No,
okay?
I think he's attempting to ambush something, but we're just waiting for the moon to come out.
Yeah,
I'm just
getting
gonna go wait
prepared
by the
in
door.
case, like, that banshee that was mentioned comes out.
I mean, it's not a terrible plan.
Since you said
mean-
we shouldn't make any fortifications, I figure, hiding myself so that I,
I mean,
can
we're
attack
still
whatever
2 hours
comes.
out, so I mean, if Termalaine was okay, I assume over here might be similarly okay. Why
It
not?
was okay during the day. We don't know if it was okay during the night.
We didn't die overnight in Termalaine, so we're fine.
Not yet. Only a matter of time.
Yeah.
So do we just want to like wait until the night because we already had the short rest? So I mean,
Yeah.
wait,
Let's
I
just-
just straight up regenerated everything over my short rest. I think.
Yes, you did.
Huh.
Other than your
Um,
arrows.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just waiting for nighttime to see if the door opens.
Sure.
Yep.
So you're all just going to wait for nighttime?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay. So where are you positioning yourselves in proximity to the door?
I'm sitting over by the door itself, pretty much just waiting. Like I'm looking like if the light can get in here, then I'm pretty much looking that way, where I'm the farthest part in that I can go.
Sure. So, as you settle down for the night, as the noises of the forest begin to dissipate into nothingness, as the last light of Icewind Dale fades away, you hear the familiar cawing above of the rock as it shoots across the sky, leaving a trail of frost behind it. After a short while, even though it is a relatively cloudy night, a glimmer from the half moon shines down onto the moon dial, reflecting off it and landing on the half moon face. As this happens, the door on the inside begins to slide open.
All right, faces up. Shields.
However,
Hammer.
at
Oh,
the same time, a light, a beam of moonlight comes out from the inside of the room and reflects on the mirror on the opposite side of the cave and reflects on a different spot on the moon dial. And the door begins to close again after it was about 3/4 open. What are you guys doing?
Can I try to hold the door open?
could I block the light coming? No, that doesn't make sense. Could I stand in
Can I double
front
dash
of the
inside?
mirror?
Sure, you can double dash inside.
Can I hold
Seems
the
like
door
solid
open?
plan.
Sure, you can hold the door open. As you move to stand in front of the mirror, walking in front of the beam of moonlight, you realize this is no ordinary moonlight,
Crap.
Oh.
and it begins to burn a hole into your chest. Take 17 points.
Oh God!
I want to say radiant damage, but I don't think it's radiant damage.
Wait, who?
Oh boy!
He who tried to stand in front of the mirror. Now,
Some damage.
Who
Yeah,
did?
you know what? That hurt. I'm stepping away from it.
Oh, it's you? Jesus fuck.
Don't block the moon. Don't block the moon.
Crap.
wait, I
Eli-
fucked that up.
Thank God.
Sorry,
Did I take more damage?
No. Moonbeam and Sunbeam are different spells. Take 11 points of damage.
Oh, this is so much better.
Do you want the
It
17
is.
back? It can come right back.
It's either
So,
I'm at 9 or I'm at 3. I will take the 9.
Eli, you said you were dashing into the room?
Yes, I'm double dashing.
So you're
into the
double
room.
dashing into the room. What is everybody else doing? Ren, you said you were going to try to hold the door open?
I'm dashing.
Yeah,
into the
I'm gonna
room.
try to
I'm
hold-
dashing into
Go
the
ahead
room.
and make an athletics check.
Oh, wait, actually, can I help him? Because then Crip's going to be left alone, right? If we
Yeah.
don't hold open the door.
So,
Okay.
Ren, go ahead and make an athletics check with advantage if Cedric is helping you.
Wait,
Okay,
wait.
well,
Am I better at? No, I'm not better at athletics. I'm stuck at athletics.
I'm really good at athletics.
Come
Oh,
on,
with
Bard.
advantage.
Use your big muscles.
Alright, I'm clicking the button.
Weirdly
Um,
has-
Have advantage. 22.
Heck yeah! Let's go.
So,
Let's go.
Ren, as Eli dashes into the room, you just push the door almost all the way back into the wall, and you're able to hold it completely open.
Damn, I'm good.
Seeing this, I guess this is what we're doing. So I will slip past him, I guess.
Sure.
So I'll be on the other side of the door. Now what?
Wait, yeah, what's in that room?
Oh, hang on 1 second. I need to roll something real quick. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
He's rolling for what's
Oh
in the
God, the pain.
So, in front of you, this circular chamber has an intricately carved dome ceiling 20 feet high. A beam of light shines down from the top of the dome, illuminating a rectangular stone sarcophagus. Someone has turned this tomb into a living quarters, as evidenced by a rack of drying herbs and an unfurled bedroll behind the sarcophagus.
You said
Uh-oh.
it's made of stone?
Yes.
How old is the stone?
Very.
I'm really good with stone stuff. I've got that thing.
He's a dwarf.
Go ahead and make a history check.
Hell yeah. 24.
24. The stone is of elvish descent. It is from the Sword Coast, not from Icewind Dale, and it has been here for a very, 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 very long time. At
It's
least
really old.
as
elvish.
long as the clans of the dwarves.
Are you gonna just keep holding that door open?
As
No, I let go of the door.
Ren, as you walk over to investigate the sarcophagus,
Hmm?
out from behind it jumps the shape of a woman. She has paler white skin, long tangled brown hair, elvish features, but they've since been corrupted by a long time spent out in the cold, harsh reality of Icewind Dale. She extends her hand towards you. All of you will fall, and the 10 towns will burn in the wake of the Frost Maiden. All right, we're gonna.
Is she
answer...
hot?
No. Sorry. Sorry. I need to find this. Yes.
Oh darn, can't have that. I like the tone.
Oh crap. All right, I
Fight?
guess.
We're fighting? It's a woman, I can kill her.
Women and children, that's fine. It's all good here.
So long as it's not an animal.
I can't see very well, but it looks like it's Elsa.
Oh darn, I rolled poorly for initiative too.
I'm imagining it's Elsa. Frozen.
Well, I didn't roll.
I rolled pretty good for me.
Huh.
Hey, Cedric's going after me. Sweet.
Oh god. I rolled a 4.
Because nobody else is. Because we got 2 16s, a 15, and a 14. It's Cedric.
Oh shit! I'm first.
Yeah.
Can't find my
Yeah.
page. Oh, I found my page.
Great. Good.
Okay, she's over there. Oh, I can't see because we have vision on.
Oh, we have vision turned on for this?
Yeah, because I can only see just around my character.
That's not right.
I can say everything.
Me too. Is that? I think that's weird.
There we go.
Ah, there we go.
Is that better for you
There we
too?
go. Yep.
Oh, wow. That is a difference. I didn't even know that was better than what I could have saw.
Yeah, I was sitting here like, where is
No,
everybody?
she's not dead. Okay, so. I don't want to move all of you. Hang on.
Oh, well.
I don't know what's happening.
That's okay.
Thank you.
You've accidentally put it on Cody's turn, and now Cody's running around.
Yeah. Oh, I need to begin
Yeah.
combat. There we go.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
So, she reaches her hands in front of her and conjures the same beam of moonlight that you saw shine off of the dial outside. As this happens, I believe it is a Constitution saving throw.
Who's it hitting?
That's a good question. I need to find the spell first.
Hopefully
Is
the
it-
barbarian.
Is it Moonbeam? The barbarian's gonna die if it hits.
So, as it swings over, Ren would be the one that would have been closest to her. So, it's gonna hit him because she's a little scared of him for whatever reason.
Oh my gosh.
Dwarves don't like elves.
Ren, can you go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw?
Oh boy.
Let's go racism.
Oh my gosh.
A little bit of racism never hurt anybody.
It's gonna hurt him a lot.
It's clearly hurting Ren.
And
but
she's gonna back
whatever.
up. Ren would have been closer. There we go. Ren, what'd you roll?
A 5.
Yay.
Take
It did 11 to me.
10 points of radiant damage.
That's fine.
Oh.
That's
Okay.
Okay.
As she raises her hand and the beam begins to burn a hole through your chest, Ren, it is your turn.
fine. Alright, hold up.
Yes. I'm
Okay,
not
alright.
going first. I can wait for somebody else to get in combat, then
What
shoot
is-
them.
What is the range for Dissonant Whispers?
30 or 60 feet. You're in range.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers. So it's 3d6.
I need to make a
Wait, I
wisdom
gotta
save.
roll, right. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's yes.
But I think you take damage no matter what.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's a first level spell.
20.
That sounds
Unnatural.
like it's good. I don't really know what mine is. Whatever.
It's 8 plus proficiency
Definitely
plus
pass.
charisma. I believe you have
Alright,
a
so
14
that
right now.
passes. Oh, I think it's on my character sheet, isn't it?
It should be.
Where would it be?
So go ahead and roll damage anyway.
Look for it later. Yes, I will.
It is just under your armor class.
Okay, thanks. 9 halved rounded down is 4
5.
points of damage.
5. We round up.
We round up? Hell yeah.
You always round up in D&D.
And I
Right?
believe you add your charisma.
Or
as
do you
well.
always round down? I honestly don't remember, guys.
Alright, let's round
You
down.
do not add your charisma to this
You
one.
do not add your charisma
Okay.
to Dissonant Whispers.
Oh.
I wasn't sure.
Okay. So as the whispers begin to take hold, you kind of watch the side of her already deranged face begin to just tick a little bit as she hears these voices conjuring around her. Crip, you're up.
Oh, she is very far away. 5, 10,
But
15,
Ren could give bardic
20,
inspiration.
25, 30. Does he want to?
Don't you move 40 feet?
Not yet.
I'm gonna give Bardic Inspiration as a bonus action to Eli.
Sweet.
Okay. So Ren picks up his flute and plays a little tune, and Eli, you are bardically inspired.
I think I can only get to here if I counted right. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can only get up to here. So I will rage and chuck a javelin at him.
Go for it.
Make sure you say yeet.
Yeet.
Again, I'm just gonna roll quarterstaff because I forgot to put javelin on here.
How dare you? So
Yeah,
Crick
sorry.
runs up to the front of the party, lets out a bellow, picks up a quarterstaff, and throws it right at the druid's chest.
Yeah, sorry.
Quarterstaffs are pretty cool.
I forgot. I can't. Can I reckless range attacks or not?
You cannot reckless a ranged attack. I do believe it says melee attack.
Okay. So yeah. 12.
A 12 does just misses.
Loser.
Sad. All right. So.
Are these pillars here?
Yes. Yeah, basically everything is here except that throne is a sarcophagus.
Could you take cover behind a pillar?
Yeah, I'll give you 3/4 cover.
That's my plan. So it's my turn now?
It would be Eli's turn now.
Okay, so I'm going to hide as a bonus action behind this pillar.
Okay. So Eli tries to duck out of the way. Go ahead and make a roll.
11.
Okay. You are hidden. You don't know how hidden. There we go. I got my setup working again. Let's go. All right, cool. So
Let's
Eli,
go.
you duck out of the way.
Now I'm gonna shoot her.
Yeah, is this against their passive?
Yeah, she isn't looking for me, so it's against the
Yeah,
passive.
it's against passive. Yeah, okay, so no sneak attack here.
Okay. I figured I'd try it. If
Yeah,
it didn't
I mean, why
work.
not?
Well, at least she can't see you, though.
Does 14 hit?
Yes,
Also, she can't see me.
She
I
can.
lost to it.
he rolled an 11.
And 5 damage.
Okay,
It's
I mean,
all
damage is
plus.
damage, right?
Hell yeah, it is.
Yeah. All damages count.
Has nobody gotten combat with a stupid ice witch?
I can only move so far.
As the arrow sinks slightly just below her ribcage, she just kind of spits out some blood and looks over at Eli, which would bring us to Cedric.
And he says the cold never bothered me
Okay,
anyway.
can I take cover behind this pillar right here? Or would I have to be behind it like this?
You're good.
Okay. So I'm going to get out my bow. Wait, she didn't do 2 attacks last turn. She just
She
did 1.
didn't do any attack. She just cast a spell.
I'm going to activate my Crimson Right for the bonus damage then.
Okay, so which, Right of the Dawn or Right of the Storm?
I only have one right at 3rd level, I believe.
No, you have your Blood Hunter. You have
have
your
two.
Ghost Slayer,
Oh,
right?
my bad. I got them confused.
No, you're good. Do you
the
want
one
Radiant?
I do another D4
No,
damage.
I'm saying, do you want Radiant damage
What
or Lightning
damage?
damage?
Radiant or what?
Lightning. You have 2 choices.
I'm thinking Radiant would be probably pretty
Sure.
good here.
So Cedric
No,
activates.
Wait. She's dealing Radiant. So I'm thinking Lightning would be good.
Okay. Cedric activates the Right of the Storm, and lightning crackles through his bow as some of his life force passes into it.
And I will take... Oh, wow. The average amount of damage to myself. Wow, that's very interesting.
That's never
Normally
happened.
it's more.
Yeah.
And then I will try to attack. Let me go get my character sheet real quick. Okay. And now I'm going to use the longbow of Crimson Right. Roll. Did it roll?
No, you're
No.
selecting it.
Okay.
You
click
just
it in the
selected
chat.
it a bunch of times.
Okay, so that's a 16 with archery.
Hits.
Okay, and the damage is going to be... I think that's a 9 points of damage. I think. Yep. There's just 9 points of damage.
Okay. So lightning shoots through her body as Cedric lands an arrow with the Crimson Right. That is... Math is hard, guys.
Yeah,
Math
it
is-
is.
On her turn, then,
Because I just checked, I I somehow checked the stats of the longbow, and it's not actually adding his dex.
Oh.
Yeah, the D8 rolled a 6 and the 4 rolled a 3, so it's not actually adding your 4. Mess with that later.
So it's 13 damage then, right?
Your dex is +4.
Nice. Yeah, good job, Nate.
Okay,
So
more
I'm
damage is more damage.
Yeah, it is more damage. More damage is gooder.
All right, their turn.
So, Cedric, as you do this damage to her, she grabs the beam of light and moves it in your direction.
Is Moonbeam concentration?
Oh, you are correct. I need to make a bunch of rolls for her.
Yeah, she got hit 4 times.
So we'll start with Nate.
They're all
Nate
DC
missed.
10.
We'll start with Robert's. No, Cody's is... Yeah, they're all DC 10. Wait, what did I just do? I did the wrong thing.
Soup is delicious.
She fails. First one. Okay.
Yay!
The spell
There ain't no more
dissipates, and she raises her hand and conjures it again, this time drawing a line from Cedric. She's actually going to put herself this... I can't move her on the screen. What am I trying to do?
What does the chorus color do? Is this buff my AC a little
It buffs your AC.
Yeah.
Nice.
What does she want to do?
Oh, hell yeah.
Heck yes.
Yeah, she's going to hit Cedric with the ray of light. Cedric, can you make a Constitution saving throw as this ray of moonlight smashes into your chest and begins to burn away the flesh?
I don't know. Can I? See that? Probably not. I rolled my con saving throw is a 14.
Come on, Cedric.
You just
Don't
pass.
taunt the DM. Next time he'll say, you failed to save.
No, it was a joke about me.
It's a good thing you passed. Take 8 points of radiant damage.
Ow!
Holy damn.
That's it. You know it's bad when the evil thing starts doing more damage than I do to myself.
So,
You say that because you've never been in combat.
You're so right.
Ren, you're up.
Oh, yeah. Ren's turn. So he is exactly 30 feet away,
Yes, he is.
and so he is going to do the big boy dissonant whispers again.
Okay.
If you would like to do wisdom save.
Can we
I
please
will.
have heals? Can we please have heals?
I think
Hey,
you're all
no
fine.
metagaming, no metagaming, no
I'm not-
metagaming.
That's why I whispered it.
Nope. Metagamers. They ruin everything. Let me
We
tell
know
you.
we're all hurt.
She passes again.
I'm perfectly fine.
Damn it. Okay.
And
Sorry. Go ahead and roll damage.
I will
Ren's not much of a
13
team player, you
have
see.
is
6 or 7. I don't remember.
I think it's round down.
Yeah, round down. I think you're
crap.
right.
I think it's 6.
So, her
If
face...
that was full, that'd be great.
It would have been, but it's not, unfortunately. Her face continues to tick a little bit as the whispers continue to swirl around her. Crip, what are you doing?
Oh, she put herself in a very good position. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There,
Oh.
just out of reach.
Just bonus
Aw.
action dash.
If only you were better.
True. Yeah, I'll dash, and because I didn't hit anything, I think I have to rage again.
Yes.
No, you get a minute. You get a minute before I have to rage again.
It's a round.
Yeah.
I thought. Is it a minute? I don't know. I don't
I
remember.
mean, I
it-
didn't take damage last round, so unless I hit something now, I
believe-
lose rage.
I believe it's a minute of not doing anything and you lose it.
No, it's if you don't get hit
Just
or
check.
something. I don't know.
Just check.
Sure. All right.
Yeah.
I believe you have to make an attack, which you did, but hey, I could be wrong.
Let me check.
Yeah, so I got to keep the rage for that round.
I wrote
but,
it down
You know,
for
I'm
you.
checking for this one.
So it's Crip. And
I don't think I wrote it down for Dick, actually. It wasn't important for him.
It
Yeah.
is early. If You
Yep.
haven't attacked a
Since your last
hostile
turn.
creature since your last turn or taken damage since then.
All right. So just to keep my rage, because I think I have only 2 or 3, so I used one against the deer and
2, yep.
one now. Yeah. So I will make another javelin attack against this person.
Go for it.
It's not really a person. It's more like a witch.
It's Elsa from Frozen.
Okay.
It's
Elf.
Elsa from Frozen.
It's Elfsa.
Elsa.
Okay. Cool.
Oh God.
Jesus. Oh,
That hits.
it hits.
Yep.
Roll the 20. That
yep.
hits.
Are you
normal.
sure?
Oh yeah.
So 9 points of damage because this doesn't add my rage.
Nice. You guys have done a fair amount of damage. to her.
And she keeps casting spells, so it's not going to matter. But the thing's in effect.
Yes.
But you don't do rage damage right now because you're throwing something at her.
You're correct.
Oh, then 7. Sorry.
You're good. Still a good amount of damage. Look something else up. Okay, so angered by missing last round, Crip walks to the front of the party, picks up a javelin, throws it with all of his might, and it sinks about 4 inches into her upper chest as she grabs it and
4
tries to stop it from going
Isn't
all the
there
way
a rule
through.
like if it's more than like 3 inches or something, you're probably gonna die?
Yes, Eli, you're up. She's probably
Okay.
going to die, so that makes a lot of sense.
Ah, okay.
Okay, well, my last strategy was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna shoot her again.
Go for it.
This person looks
Natural
mad.
1.
Remember,
That
you
is
had
a
the
miss.
thing. Remember.
Okay. Now I'm going to hide behind this new pillar.
Go ahead and make a stealth check.
18.
Yeah, you feel pretty well hidden this time.
Okay, that's me done.
It's now it would be Cedric's turn. Cedric.
All right, I want to get my bow up and just try to get a nice trained shot again with my lightning arrow that I have. I
Go
don't
for it.
care if that's not how it's supposed to be. I'm gonna call it a lightning arrow, okay? Because I want it to be a lightning arrow, okay?
You can call it a lightning arrow.
Lightning arrow. 23 to hit. No, 25 to hit.
Hits.
Because of yeah. Okay. Damage. 10 points of damage.
Oof. It jolts through her, and you see bits of charred flesh kind of flake off from the area around where Crip's javelin had
Javelin.
previously hit.
Rawr.
Wait, just to be clear, there would be no reason for me to activate another right because this person is not multi-attacking, right?
She's not multi-attacked yet.
She's casting spells repeatedly.
Right. So against a spellcaster, it doesn't matter, right?
No.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Well, doesn't it do damage when you initially use it anyway?
No. It
Okay.
has disadvantage and strength index. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Can't you get like a crimson right of remove tongue or something?
I've been doing Crimson Right. So
No, but can't you like get one of the or whatever?
at this level, you can only have one.
Yeah, but can't,
Alright.
can't you get one
Yeah.
that's just like bloated tongue and just like
So-
they can't talk?
I don't
Oh,
know.
I have no idea.
So, as you've done all this damage to her, she spits some blood onto the floor and says,
Ugh.
I'll make all of you pay. And an ice storm
Oh, God.
begins to swirl around all of you. Would
Nice knowing you.
please make a dexterity saving throw?
Oh, fuck!
This is something I can see. I get advantage on that, right?
That would be correct. You do get advantage.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
I might pass this.
I'm going to start rolling.
I get advantage.
6.
It doesn't matter. I rolled a 21.
I rolled a 20. Hooray.
Well, that's
Well, sad. I'm probably down.
Oh yeah, I don't want to hear about your down. I
Wait.
rolled a 6.
Do we have advantage?
I've not
on
rolled
this
great.
roll?
No, only
he-
barbarians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because they can see it, right? Okay.
Yeah. He was raging and saw it coming.
I don't have to
Well,
do anything. I just have to see
always
it coming.
Okay.
Barbarians are overpowered.
Oh, Eli, that's a
Yeah.
pass.
They're not overpowered. They're funny.
Oh, sweet. My 20 was a pass.
Cedric and Eli and Crip, because you're raging, take 10 points of a combination of bludgeoning and piercing damage as a storm of ice begins to whip around your bodies and tear through your clothing. Ren, take 20 points of a combination of bludgeoning and piercing damage as this ice storm sinks into you.
So is that 5 or 10?
You didn't pass, so take 10 because you're raging.
What's that rule
Yeah, but
about
he
double?
doesn't reduce the ice damage.
Yeah.
So if you take double the amount,
right.
you have
My bad.
total die, right?
Yeah.
Nate, take 12 points of damage.
Down.
If you take double your... Yeah.
At one time, right?
Yes.
Okay, I am down, but I'm not dead.
You would have to be brought below 0 in one hit, double your max HP. Your max HP,
Right.
you'd have to be below 0. So if you were
So
at
what's your
full, you
max
need to take
HP?
double your max.
Right.
Ren,
I had a good play for next turn. I'm down.
Sorry, make a death save.
All right. I mean, if I die, it's the end. 2.
It's not a 1.
Guess not.
Ooh.
Crip with the nat
Oh,
20.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, God. You're feeling good, bro. You're
Crip,
feeling
as you
good.
feel
Oh,
the
you just
lure...
got up? Oh.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
he needs
Damp
to.
says-
He needs to pass another one.
Yeah.
Nope, App says he succeeded on a death saving throw and gains a hit point.
Maybe
Alright,
that's
I'll
not how it
double
works.
check.
We all know that.
That's not the way that works. You need to. If you roll a nat 20
Yeah.
on your last pass,
Yeah.
you get back up.
Okay.
So
That makes sense.
yeah.
But it's still good. It's still
Yes.
good because that means that he's
There's
not
still
okay.
2 saves,
Yes. It
right?
is. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Um.
Refuse to
Yeah,
die.
Crip, as you feel the lure of the grave speak to you, you shake it off because you know that you still serve a higher purpose here as an ancestral guardian. Eli, what would you like to do?
I do not.
I got places. I got places to find, man.
I'm gonna medic Ren, I guess.
Don't sound so upset about it.
Every time. 14.
Yeah, and
Stable.
actually, I just realized something else. Crip, go ahead and mark yourself down on 1 failed death save because you were in
Cool.
the ice storm at the start of your save. Turn, Ren, you're now stabilized. Eli, can you make another saving throw?
Oh, I feel good.
So I'm at 1 failed, 2 successes.
Yes, sir.
17.
17? Cool. So... that's really low.
So I'm like still asleep though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Ren, Eli, take 5 points of damage.
Ow.
I
Ow.
rolled really low. Cedric,
Good.
you're up.
Did you have
Okay.
that for me passing?
I did have that. for you
I
passing.
want to step. I want to step out of the ice. Like,
Sure, but you did start your turn there, so make a saving throw.
I
Okay.
still have my movement.
Sorry, yes, you do.
Can I drag Ren?
Yes, you can
Is
if
it
you
17
if you would
dash?
like to dash, you can move your full distance.
Oh, I'm sorry. I get
Do
plus.
that.
Hang on, Cody, stop. I'm finishing Eli's turn.
Oh, my bad.
Are you dashing with your action, Eli?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm dashing with my bonus action because I can't pick him up with my bonus action.
Sure. Understood.
Rogues is a very difficult class to play.
Yes, now
You gotta
Cedric,
know
you-
what's an action.
Cedric,
and
you're
what's
up now.
not.
Okay. So can I keep what I rolled?
Yes,
Okay, so that's a 19.
hits.
No, for the save.
Oh, yes, that's the same. Take 5 points of damage.
Okay. Good thing I
Everything's fine.
passed.
Everything's fine.
Okay, I'm
More
gonna just
than-
walk out of this. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll be right next to her. Wait, is it harder to cast a spell if someone's hitting you in combat?
No, only if it's a ranged attack.
Or if you're a
Right, so that would mean that she
Anti-berserker.
would have to hit me, right?
No,
Because,
not
like,
that you would know. Anyway, what are you doing with your turn?
that would mean that she would have to hit me, right?
Not
Because-
necessarily. Not necessarily. What
Okay.
are you doing with your
Okay,
turn?
so I'll just be right here being so I can try to get archery.
Okay. You move
So,
yourself out of the
I'm
terrain
gonna
and
roll
you
for
wind up there.
Yep. With archery, that's going to be a 19.
That's gonna hit.
Okay, and I'll roll for damage. Eight points of damage.
That is just enough. How would you like to do this?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna get myself out of like the blizzard thing that she made, and I'm just gonna go right next to her, level my bow, and just shoot her in the neck with my lightning arrow. And then I want lightning to like blow her up.
So as your arrow sinks into her neck, she spits some blood at your feet and says, "It's okay. It will avenge me." As she hits the ground dead, you hear a small little meow from behind the sarcophagus.
A dog? Is it a dog?
Crip,
Yep, I'm going.
in the round of combat. Ren is unconscious. Crip.
Yeah, I'm rolling.
Okay.
Sorry.
Is it a dog?
So is the terrible ice thing gone now?
Yeah, no, that's a 2, so I'm at 2 fails, 2 successes.
Yes, you are. Yes, the terrible ice thing is gone now.
Is it a dog?
Wait, was any of that cold damage?
Yes, it was cold damage the first time, and you told me you didn't have cold damage.
I do.
I know.
Because
Okay.
it was-
You still would
I'm
have. Would 10 points of damage
Yeah.
still have downed you? Okay.
It would have.
So-
It would have.
You see, as the druid dies, your friend Crip is on the floor in a very bad state. Would anybody like to do anything?
Yes, I'm going to try to get him to stop dying.
Medic.
I'm also going to use that.
Both of you go ahead and make a wisdom check.
3,
Uh,
4, 5,
Oh
6,
God,
7,
I don't.
8,
Wait, is it
9,
wisdom check?
10, 11.
Yes.
No, I don't think I do it.
Or medicine.
Are we at
Medicine, go.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Eli could have just made that roll with advantage. Oh well.
Oops.
So this is it, isn't it?
It's the penultimate
Yep.
roll.
Come on, chances are you pass.
No.
No, it
that's not
really
how
could
that
go
works.
either way.
It's a 50. It's like two-face.
I'm at 2 fails and 2 successes, right?
Oh, I can't wait for the "I told you so" when you die.
From what?
Hey, I could have left you there.
From we shouldn't have come out here, and I
Um,
would have died, and that would have been okay.
Point of clarification.
Yay.
As exciting as
Let's
that
go.
was, the app was actually correct about the way nat 20s work on death saves.
Oh,
Hey.
that's cool.
If you roll a nat 20,
you
you
know, I
automatically
would've-
stabilize and walk up to 1 hit point. But this makes me feel better. So as your friends
Yeah.
are around you, Crip, trying to bring you back, they have no effect as the touch of your ancestor spirit pushes you back into the material world.
You know those people I tattooed.
So, as you're having this conversation and you peek behind the sarcophagus, you see an awakened shrub that looks absolutely terrified kind of go "Arr," and try to run into the corner of the room.
Aw, if I was awake, I'd say hello.
It's not an animal.
I don't
It's
care.
a bush.
Yeah, but a bush is cute. It can talk.
Hey, is everyone okay? That was kind of rough.
Why is the shrub running from us?
I don't think that really matters, to be fair.
But what if it attacks us?
It's a shrub.
Should we just kill it?
I mean,
I love this party.
we could.
Okay, how about this? One of us goes to talk, and then the rest of us ready our weapons. And if it moves too fast, we should just kill it.
Okay, I'll go and talk to the shrub.
Okay, I'll ready an arrow in case it tries to attack Eli.
What's an arrow gonna do to a bush?
Cut it.
Gotta set it on fire.
So what's happening?
I'm going to go talk to the bush.
So as you approach it, it goes "Arr," and it tries to run further into the corner. Don't hurt me!
I don't want to hurt you, little bush.
Little bush. You should name it.
Is she dead?
Yes.
Oh, good. She scares the crap out of me.
It seems she did that to a lot of people.
Who are you?
I'm Eli.
And you're not going to eat my bushberries?
No.
Okay.
I don't know know if I should feel like we should get
That
high off
sounds
that
so
or just not
weird.
eat them.
Not bad.
Definitely get high off of it.
All right.
Smoke the bush.
I mean, yo, I think this bush is talking to you, man.
Man, dude.
The druid,
That-
her name was
dude.
Ravison, and her sister died a short while ago of the cold. However, Ravison blamed the 10 Towners for her death.
Oh.
She then sided with Oral and has sworn to destroy the 10 Towns, except now she's dead. So that's not going to be happening.
Well, that's good, I guess.
Some of her beasts were truly evil, like the moose, which had no good in its heart. Others, like me, just don't want to be eaten. And then there's the plesiosaurus over in the other town, which is kind of having a whole moral dilemma.
That's probably the monster. Yeah, that makes sense.
Would
I
anybody else
wake
like
up
to do
in 4
anything?
hours.
No, Nate,
I
you,
wake
would've-
up-
you rolled a nat 20. You are awake.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I
I wanna
thought we
head
would work on that.
to the witch, and I would like to make an investigation check to like see, like, you know, examine like the corpse to see if anything's standing out.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
At that moment, just so I can make. Well, actually, I'm not going to. But Crip startles awake and
Oh,
just
crit fail.
bewildered.
Yeah, you don't see
Never
anything.
mind. Yeah, I don't see anything special.
I look like he's over by the corpse. There's
Yep.
he's standing in the corner over there. The dwarf is down again.
He's stabilized though, so it's fine.
I did a good job. I did damage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you-
did damage. You did good.
Casted Dissonant Whispers twice and then went down.
That's the only thing I have.
Yeah.
I thought you like.
I have
Okay.
Zone of Truth. How much good is Zone of Truth gonna do?
Hey, let's talk about our feelings.
Exactly.
Oh
His
god.
favorite
your
other
feelings
spells
are-
are like enhanced.
I
ability or
chose
something,
spells
I
that
don't
would
know.
make sense for what I had.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Either way.
What would you like to do,
Worries.
Crip?
I'm gonna go over to the body, I guess.
Sure.
Like,
The dead one.
yeah. Like he's checking it over, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll pick up whatever stick it was holding.
Sure, it's just a stick
Yeah.
Nice.
to you.
We got a stick.
And I'll break it.
Okay, sure.
because
So Crip
wizards
picks up
aren't
the
allowed.
stick and snaps it over his knee and throws it off into the corner of the room. Also
Not gonna
on
use
her,
that anymore.
also on her body, you find 2 crystal vials filled with liquid.
Ooh, liquid. I'll drink it.
You're not here.
Yeah, you're
I guess
unconscious
I'll
over
take
there.
I guess I'll take that and pocket it. Crystal vials, right?
2 crystal vials. Just so you guys know,
Can
I did look this up. You can sample poisons and potions without effect.
What?
So, and
So
you,
long as you don't
I
say,
looked it up.
chug it.
I looked it up. As long as you don't chug it, you can sample a potion, you can sample a poison, learn its effects, and you know just by proximity if an item is magical or not.
That
In
makes-
my other campaign that we played, too many times I drank a potion I didn't know
No,
what it
but
did.
that was funny.
It was.
That's-
You also always
that
said you
was
chugged it.
Funny.
Can I walk around like the room thing and try to see if anything like stands out or looks nice?
Sure.
You said there was
Another
drying herbs, right?
Investigation check.
Yes, there are herbs
Hey, that's
around
an
the room.
natural 20.
Yay!
Yeah.
I'd like to go look at the herbs.
Sure.
Me too.
Okay. There's a lot of rolls going on right now. Eli, go ahead and make a nature check. And Crip can do the same thing if that's what he would like to do. If he's looking at the herbs. Around the-
Nature is in. Okay. Can I add my proficiency to this because I have proficiency with a herbalism kit?
Specifically for the herbs, yes.
I've got a 3.
Okay.
Normal. Okay, that's a 4.
It's real hard to tell right now.
Okay.
Cedric, you do just. Aside from the herbs around the room, really the only thing here is the sarcophagus.
Okay. I would like to unless that counts as the inspection.
No, so as you look around it, it has the same beautiful lettering on it that the other ones did. Except the lid is on pretty tight. It looks like it could be liftable, but it's far too heavy for you to do by yourself.
I'm gonna call for Crip and I'm gonna say, hey, Crip, are you feeling good enough to help me lift this?
I'm looking at herbs. Give me a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, you're both really into the plants. They look like quality herbs. But
Can I
I'll
take
go.
all the herbs?
No, I want to. I want them. It's mine.
How are you guys dividing your herb?
We are
But I have
dividing the
empty
herb.
pockets right now.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Like I have all the white deer stuff, so yeah, go ahead.
We can spread them out when we work what they do.
Yeah, we're
So
gonna use them to make stuff. So
You-
yeah, once he's collecting those, I'll go over and try to muscle open this sarcophagus.
go ahead and make a strength check with advantage if Cedric is helping you.
Are you helping me?
Yes, I am helping.
Okay. Oh wait, athletics or just strength?
Athletics.
Okay.
I'm a nice guy.
20.
So you are able to pry the lid right off the top with little issue at all.
I
Inside of the
move it,
sarcophagus,
Okay, yeah. I
You
move it
s-
so we can put it back later.
you see a familiar kit to you. You see a herbalism kit with some additional herbs that have been spread over the body itself. The sarcophagus inside of it, in addition, is the rotting corpse of an elvish woman who looks almost identical to the one that you just killed.
Oh, the sister.
Yes, that
Oh.
was mentioned.
That's too
By the
bad.
bush.
That's sad.
He's gonna look
Wait, what happened
really
to the bush?
strange
Where is the
at it.
bush?
It's hiding in the
Hiding.
corner, eating its own berries.
Okay.
And then we're gonna
That's
look over
so
to the
weird. Is that cannibalism?
body we just saw.
Self-cannibalism.
Gonna look at this.
That's even worse. Can you imagine
he's
eating
just
yourself?
gonna
Couldn't do it.
take the herbalism kit and then move the thing back because this scares the crap out of him.
Wait,
Okay.
get the herbs too.
I got the herbs.
Okay.
They're mine. Adam's
I'm
herb
gonna
book.
whisper to Eli and Crab.
That's the herb kit and some strange herbs.
Okay.
Leave that bush alive. Like, I don't know. I don't
Bush.
trust it.
Yeah, he's fine.
Oh, pardon my COVID.
What bush?
The bush. The talking. They shouldn't talk.
A lot of
there's
things don't talk but should, such as
There's an
that
awakened
corpse
shrub
over
just there.
Shrub.
All right.
Neb, walk
Me.
over to the shrub.
Sure. As it sees you, comes over and stops eating, kind of like mid-bite, and just looks up.
Okay,
As
Oh,
though
yeah.
that would quite far.
Hey, Miss Shrub that is talking.
Shrub talking to it. Can I have
Oh.
one?
These are my berries. Make a persuasion check.
You can just persuade him into eating his berries.
Hey, remember, this went really well last time.
That sounds so.
Fine, you can have one.
I lean it down, take it.
That's
I eat it.
amazing.
It's a berry. As you kind of bite into it, and as you look back over to the rest of your party, the rest of you guys realize it has stained his mouth blue.
That's weird.
No one tell him. He just looked
What are you gonna do?
Me? Gonna
Yeah.
go live with the other bushes out in the woods.
Sounds
Okay.
good. And I turn around and leave.
Begins walking out.
Yeah.
Well, not
we saw-
leave, but I walk away from the bush.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I go yank my arrow out of the elf?
Sure.
Yeah. Can I yank my arrow out of? Because I hit all the time, so I'll just yank like an arrow back.
Sure.
I don't do this too often, but I'm going to mark these. I'm gonna mark the corpse you just killed.
Okay.
Like, write it. So I'm gonna take a minute, hike up my sleeve. That, like, for the first time, I think you two are seeing it, but his arm is covered like almost up to the shoulder in these archaic lines that just kind of zig, curve, and go all over his arm. And he starts doing something smaller but similar to the same arm on the body, and adding a couple of extra lines on his.
Okay. So as you complete the right, which body are you marking?
The one we just killed, because
Okay.
I don't do it too often, but this is not something I want to deal with later.
So, as you watch as Crip
wait.
inscribes this magical rune onto his own arm, you see a faint glimmer of some kind of light around the two of them as this essence is passed on.
I'll go over to Wait, hold up. So just to reiterate, he was doing that to the evil thing we just killed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or- Okay. I'll go over to Crip and I'll say, why would you do it for a witch?
Huh?
Well, you did that ritual thing for a witch. Why?
Well, how could we be sure that it is a
Because-
witch?
Oh my god,
Made
Robert.
magic.
I can't make a reference this episode now. Thank you.
I've
Um,
made so many to the same fucking movie.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's amazing. Is that on my list yet?
Things don't come back, and I don't like how they look.
Okay. That's
Also, this
that's-
is your first time seeing him do this.
Yeah. No, I saw you do it once before, right?
No.
Nope.
No, I
Oh,
didn't.
fuck! Can I retcon what I just said?
You need to stop retconning things. I'm upset with you.
I know! I know!
Yeah,
but
pay
you do
attention, please.
retcon, and it's only tiny things.
Either way.
Ah.
Yeah, each their own.
Okay.
Am I awake yet?
Sure. You
Oh,
begin
yeah.
to wake up as all
Okay.
this is going on.
Good morning. What happened?
Well, we
there
killed
are
the
some
witch.
herbs in the thing, and there's a bush over there.
The bush
His
is
face is
the bush
stained
left.
blue.
The bush left. All right.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna tell the party. I think maybe we should rest for a second.
Yeah, but it's nighttime,
Probably.
which means, and I think wait, is the door closed?
No, it's wide
Yeah.
open.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Cool. So I think, I mean, in here it's kind of nice.
Well,
lay
there
down
are
a
there are other
bedroll.
places to go, right?
Not that we want to go to. It's a 2-hour. It's probably a really long
It's
hike
about
back
an
to
hour back
Termalaine.
to town.
No, I mean from the room.
Depends. It's 2 hours back to Termalaine, an hour back to
No.
Lonelywood right now.
No.
Yeah.
But like
Oh,
off
yes,
the
you
room.
could go into other places in the tomb.
All right. I think we should stay here for the night, and then we can explore the rest of the tomb when we wake up.
Oh, you've been to
Isn't
most of
this
the
it?
places in the tomb at this point. This was the last room.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this was
okay.
the last room. So
Well, then we know where everything is. I think
Yes.
it's okay if we sleep here.
good idea. Good thing we thought of that like 2 minutes ago.
So you said we
Um,
can tell if if like something's a magic item.
If you're holding it, yeah.
It's the cup I grabbed a magic item.
No, it's a cup.
Hmm.
Sorry.
So
Okay.
neither was my bow, right?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Just really nice looking. Gotcha.
Just a very pretty bow.
Gotcha. So
The silvered arrows are silvered arrows.
But they're not magical, right?
No,
do I have
Yes.
them or did
I don't know who has the silver arrows.
I have them then.
Cedric grabbed them, I think.
No, I did. Did you?
I mean, he's the one who can use silvered arrows.
Cody, you have the arrows?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. We said we'd pick them up.
All right. Sorry, I thought I did that. Okay, so yeah, we're good then. So I guess I'm gonna push the herb rack in front of the door because Cedric's. I'm sorry.
Like,
Yeah, Cedric's
Putting it in the
weird
door
about
so it can't shut.
No, like it's not opening or close. Like,
But it
do I
might-
get the feeling that it only opens during the full moon, or not moon, or moon in general?
Looking at the door, you think you'd be able to push it open from the inside.
Okay.
We're good.
I definitely can. I'm a big boy.
Sure. Says me,
Big strong
standing
boy with low
easily.
con.
So yeah, just I think we're just settling down. I'd like to take a bit and fiddle with the new herbs, like see if I can try to identify them or see if they're useful in any way.
Sure.
Are we
Um,
short
Are
resting or
you?
long
What are
rest?
you guys doing? Yes, that is the question.
I'd like to long rest personally.
Yeah, I'm out of hit dice, so I'd like to long rest as well.
Yeah, same.
So, well, I would roll 3d10s for healing.
If you're long resting, you wouldn't roll anything. You would just get all of your stuff back.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Hey doctor, can you help me with this for a minute?
What?
Herbs.
Yeah, the two of you working together, you have enough supplies here to make one healing potion.
Sweet. We're gonna do this tomorrow.
Lesser or normal?
Normal.
Normal. Just a straight
wow.
2d4 plus 2.
Normal healing potion, nothing
Yeah.
big.
Good. I wanted to do this, so yeah. No, this is good. I can't do it now, but we can do it later. So yeah. Long rest.
Sure. Is anybody
we-
taking watch?
I will take watch.
I will also take watch.
Okay.
Alright.
So each of you take your respective watches. Nothing really weird happens here. Just when the wind blows through the tomb under the light of the full moon, half moon, it almost sounds like whispers echoing up and down the hallway. But-
I'm used to this.
As unsettling as it might be for some of you, you make it to the morning with no issue. The same dim light of Icewind Dale is shining and ready for a new day.
So, now that we've been gone a day from Lonelywood, Mr. Monster Hunter, what do you wish to do? Do you wish to go back and take credit for all of this? And I point to the coat, antlers, and small sack of meat that I have from the moose.
Scanned.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, but we would be taking.
just so we
that.
understand, we're keeping this. We're just going to show them for proof.
My
I'm
spellcasting
keeping
thing
this.
is charisma,
Okay.
right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. I just
Good.
found out there's a spellbook on here, so
Yep.
I'm gonna add all that there.
Indeed
So I don't
there
have to
is.
use it. This is really cool.
So, did we want to go back and take credit for this? Because they said there's still 100 gold that we can pick up, maybe more, because I'm so great at pricing, apparently.
Yeah, so I say we just head over there and tell them that we did the job.
Okay. Well,
If Jake
here's
gives you
another.
permissions, you can use the spell folder and just copy in spells instead of like having to fully write them down.
I can do that when we're done here.
So, we're gonna go back, take credit for the moose, and then what? Are we going to stick around and look for things, or have you been sated in looking for whatever? Because I mean, are we still gonna like the bear's dead? The moose
I
said
mean,
so.
we could go back to that other town and tell them what the monster in the lake is.
That sounds
Oh,
like a
yeah.
solid plan. As far as Lonelywood, I don't know what else we can do until we become better fighters. But also, I feel like we should. It seems too happy of a place. It wasn't like this when I was there before.
So what? It's like a farce or something?
I have no idea what happened.
Oh.
It's
Well, as long as
mysterious.
we're not there at night, we should be fine, right?
Yeah, but the villagers seemed happier than when I was there before.
I mean, it's nice to see some happiness in this bleak location.
Yeah, but it's suspicious.
True.
Suspicious, but safe. Because
As far as what we can do, there's very little. Because if we were to investigate, we would probably get ourselves killed. But telling the people what's in the lake would be for
the
more
lake isn't there.
Yeah,
we assume
it's-
we're talking
that's far
about the
away.
fish place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the place where we were offered to fish, and
But
you know,
what-
there was a
what would
monster in the
you
lake.
should
I
just
would have
tell-
liked to do that.
Tell them what it is.
How is
Yeah.
that? How is that
And
going
they
to help?
said it's on the fence.
They
Wait.
said they wanted to know what it was and like know more stuff about it, so we could tell them what it is and why
And
it's there.
what is our evidence?
Yeah,
The talking
you guys
told us?
you can't see it
Yes.
because I'm the one that has the map. But you're not that far from that town. Like
Oh,
Lonelywood,
cool.
Lonelywood and
Yeah.
Bremen are on the same lake.
Okay. Cool.
But
Cool, then
in
it's
order
on
to
wait.
get there, unless you want to go the long way through the woods, you would have to pass by Targos.
Ooh, nope, not doing that. I don't remember what Targos
that
is, but
the
I'm
town
pretty sure
that
that's the
tried to
place we don't want to.
sacrifice me?
That is the
Yep.
town that tried to sacrifice you.
Yep.
Mm.
Nope, we're not going near there. Nope, I don't want
Can
to.
you see the map if I hold it up?
Wait, can't we
We
just?
can't see you. We would have to wait for the stream to catch up.
I think you look beautiful,
Oh,
Jake.
you
I
can't
can't
see
see
me.
you,
Never
but I
mind.
know you're beautiful.
I'm gonna hold this here for a second so the internet can see the map because it's a cool map.
Hi,
I can
internet.
see a little bit, but
Okay.
yeah, no, I can see what you're talking about.
Okay.
I need 5e tools. Is there an app for 5e tools?
Yes.
So,
Really?
if you
As
have a
far as
Samsung.
what-
Oh, damn it.
So as far as what we're going to do now, I guess we're gonna go get credit for the moose and then head to. Do we want to check in with Termalaine or do we want to go to Bremen?
I'm feeling Bremen, but you know.
Mm,
Well, maybe
We can
should
stop
check
by Termalaine.
I
it.
mean-
We already did this job. I feel like we should let them
Also,
know.
along the way
Yeah.
there is Bryn Shader, which is also along the way there,
Like you said,
Bryn
Hmm.
Shader.
which you've not been to yet. That's the
Right.
biggest of the 10 towns.
Ooh. We could definitely find someone to do stuff with the deer stuff because I want to do that.
Ugh.
Also,
Yes, I do indeed like Bryn Shader.
So,
Yes.
do we want to go there? So, I guess we're gonna go to Bremen and try to deal with this possibly on the fence, Loch
We'd have
Ness
to go
thing.
around Targos.
well, don't you think that we should tell them we did the job before we do that?
We're going to do that,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
and then we're going to go to the place I just said because I have the memory of a goldfish.
Okay,
Right. As
so
long as we do that, I'm fine with any other job you want to do.
so our plan here is we're going to come out of the woods to Lonelywood, tell them we killed the moose. Then we're going to which one are we avoiding, Termalaine or Targos?
Targos,
Targos.
apparently.
Okay, so then we're gonna go to Termalaine and make sure that they haven't nobody's killed each other yet. Then we're gonna go around Targos through Bryn Shader, then to Bremen.
Yep.
So that's our plan of action here.
Smells good.
Smells good.
Smells good. As he holds up his fish rations and takes a bite.
So, with the plan set for the day, are you guys heading back to Lonelywood now?
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Awesome.
Lonelywood.
I actually have this set up this week.
I'm proud of you.
Thank
I really
you.
am.
Loading
Great
Lonelywood.
job, Jake. We're all proud of you.
All right.
Why do all the towns look different?
Because I have to get random pictures from the internet.
Hmm.
So, I'm doing the best I can.
I think it looks great. You know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm using
Most
the
of
same
these-
map as you, which
mo-
I've also looked up on the internet.
Yes, most of these are ripped from the Icewind Dale video game. And
This is
some-
a video game.
And some of them
Yeah.
are ripped from the
Yeah.
video game, like this one, before it was remastered.
This is
Yep.
an old video game.
Yeah.
There's also a new one.
Yes,
which
there's a new
is
one, which
the
is
maps
where
that
the
don't
maps
look.
usually... Right, the ones that don't look like they're from a Sega Genesis. But anyway,
Big fan of the
So-
Sega Genesis.
yeah, who isn't? You continue through the woods that seem a bit calmer now. And you find your way back to Cedric's town of Lonelywood. The normal early morning hustle and bustle of the town as some people gather their weapons to go off into the woods to hunt, others prepare to work on the lake, and lumber crews begin to assemble.
All right. So we will go to Nimsy Huddle's house,
Yep.
and I'll knock on the door because that's who. Yeah.
Yep. Sure. So you go up and you knock on the door. You hear a voice from inside, "Coming, coming!" And a short while later, the same friendly halfling you had seen earlier says, "You're alive!" Not to sound so surprised. I knew you could handle it, which is why I sent you after it. Please come in. Would you like some cookies?
Always.
Why did you
cookies.
ask?
So,
Uh,
is it done?
I take out of my bag the very large antlers
Oh.
and the coat.
Well, a deal's a deal. And she pulls out a bag of gold and sets it down in front of you. The agreed upon amount.
100. Take
and
it.
here is a plate of cookies.
Hmm.
Cookies.
Take 2. Nom. Yeah.
So, what are your plans?
Heading out
I
of town.
think, yeah, you're definitely done with your business, right, Cedric?
As far as my business here, I'll go to the person who just hired us and I'll say, do you know about any
No.
weird coincidence going on in this town?
It's Icewind Dale, sweetheart. There's weird coincidences all the time.
Yes,
But
we
don't you
just
think-
beat up a
don't you
moose. Let's
it
not
happened
push
right
it, Cedric.
just not that long ago.
Cedric, let's not push it.
Well, it's always difficult here. Lonelywood is mostly a den of thieves and murderers from all different parts, but if we're going to survive, we need to work together.
Right. Let's not rock the boat.
I'm
We-
sure if I'm
There's
sure
a boat
if
here.
outside, yes, I'm sure if you were going to spend enough time in Lonelywood, you would uncover plenty of dark and terrible secrets because of the nature of its inhabitants. But we all must work together if we're not going to die in the wake of the Frost Maiden.
Well, at least someone has a good attitude.
And delicious cookies. Eat a cookie.
Yes.
I'm gonna draw that one next. It's gonna look horrible, but I'm gonna do that one next.
So, is there anything else I can assist you with?
No.
No, I
believe we are
don't
okay.
think so, but we do appreciate the hospitality.
Of course.
How often do you leave Lonelywood specifically for? Leave. Do you know of anywhere in? What was the large place called again? Bremen?
Bryn Shader.
Bryn Shader.
Yep.
Do you know any tide workers in Shrim Shader?
In Bryn Shader?
Bryn Shader. Bryn
There's
Shader.
plenty of workers in Bryn Shader. It's not on a lake, one of the lakes, so there's no boating work there, but there's always work to be found there.
I wanted to tailor this into like a coat or something. I thought it'd be really neat.
Oh, hide! I thought you said tide.
I mean, I like fish, but yeah, I'm asking about hide. I was wondering if you knew any in particular.
The black iron blades. They're a smithy, but they're also an outfitter.
Black iron
sounds-
blades.
That sounds very similar to the cult we may or may not have joined.
Do you say this out loud?
No.
Okay.
So black iron
Is
blades.
it the same name?
No, it is not the same blade. name.
Okay.
The black swords.
Purely
was the-
coincidental.
Hey, I didn't write
that's
this
what
book.
I've been,
Take it up
that's
with
what I've been calling them because I'm bad with names.
Take it up with Chris Perkins. Those are the black swords.
This is the Black Blades.
Black iron blades. There's iron in there. It's totally different. There's no copyright
okay.
infringement on their business.
Totally different.
There's no cult infringement here.
If I
Completely
name drop
unrelated.
here, will I do anything?
What'd you say?
If I name drop Huddle, will I do anything?
Probably not. I unfortunately can't get down there much.
Appreciate the tip though.
Of course.
Eat a cookie.
However, Bryn Shader is friendly, is the only truly neutral town, which is,
Why it's so great. Or large, as what I've heard.
yes.
Makes sense. Well,
And if you're looking for fish, the best fish always wind up passing through there.
noted. Very much noted. Appreciate that. If we're ever in the area, if you need something that might need extra keep us in mind if anything weird happens, I guess. I don't
Of
know.
course, and if you're ever in Lonelywood and you would like some cookies, please stop by.
I think we do that whether we're passing through anyway. We very much appreciate the cookies. Eat a cookie.
Well, yeah. The only thing with Lonelywood is it's kind of out of the way.
It is extremely out of the way. It
Yeah.
is the most out of the way place.
Oh well. Well, now we've sort of come back. Gosh darn it, Crip. Either way. Yeah, I'll take the gold, and I guess if everyone's done eating, we'll head out.
Yep.
Okay. So, are you heading straight to Lonelywood?
Not we're
Oh,
leaving.
Sorry,
yeah,
sorry, my
Lonelywood.
bad. Where are you going?
We
We're
would
going
like.
to Termalaine and then Bryn Shader, then Bremen.
Is that like on that side of the lake?
Yeah, no, that's all. It's pretty much a straight line.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
Perfect.
well, I think it's more rounded. But
It's a,
yeah.
it's like a curve and then just down.
We're going in a semicircle
Yeah.
here because we're
Okay.
basically walking around.
It's more like
the
an
lake.
ellipsis. If you remember ellipses from geometry, it's like an
Yeah,
ellipsis around the lake.
because we're not walking directly around the lake because Targos is there, so we're
right,
kind of going
right.
around.
And you're not walking
Targos.
through the lake because you can't do that.
Well, I mean, it's probably cold enough.
Are you going on? Are you going by Are you walking with your snowshoes?
Yes, because money. Oh, also, she wasn't able to get the extra 25 as we thought, right? Like I didn't ask.
She did give you 125 in the bag.
Okay.
So we all get 30. No. There's too much money here.
There's 1 gold too many for you to split it evenly.
Yeah.
All right.
Should
Ren
I
can have
just
the extra
stuck
gold,
on?
so Ren will get 22. The rest of us will get 31. 32, 20, 31. Sorry.
I was gonna say that's
Something seems off.
that's some funny math there.
Wait, how much am I getting?
Coming from me, yeah.
32, you said?
32.
Yes, you
Wait,
get
that
32
gives me a
because we
total
told
of
you.
46 gold pieces. I'm pretty rich.
I got 86.
Wow, you're kind of poor. I've got 90.
Maybe I forgot to give myself starting. No, I think I forgot to give myself starting gold. I have to do that eventually.
Too late.
So,
Do blood hunters get starting gold?
not much. So, you're heading to Termalaine first?
Yes.
Yeah. Back to the town with the kobolds, making sure nobody killed each other in the 2 days we've been gone.
What time is it? Like we weren't focusing on trying to wake up super early because we were actually pretty close to the place and we weren't going to stay there too long.
I'd
So
say you wake up at a normal time. It's an hour journey. You talk to her for a little bit. You eat some cookies. 10:30.
perfect.
You'll be to Termalaine around midday.
Perfect.
So, being you've already done this journey once before and it's a relatively straight shot, you're able to get to the city of Termalaine with little issue. A short while later, the familiar dockside houses and the normal hustle and bustle of a city that's built entirely around gemstones and fishing, which are two very different things, comes to welcome you as the smell of metalworking and fish waft over you as you approach the city. What would you guys like to do?
We were just here yesterday, so I feel like checking in with everyone wouldn't be a great idea. Do we want to walk the rest of the day? How long would it get to take to
Brenshader.
Brenshader.
How long will it take?
It's
I
about
guess?
another 6 hours to get there.
So we get there around when it's starting to get dark. Do we want to risk that, or
I think it's fine.
like,
I don't think
we
it's
have a
needed.
little bit of money now? Do we want to try to hire a dog sled?
The thing is, we have to. Mr. DM,
Yes.
would we? How does that work if we have a dog sled? Do we have to bring the dog sled back?
I mean, I'm sure they'd have like some kind of.
Yeah,
How
you're
much
able to
does it
drop it
cost
off
to buy
somewhere.
Oh, we
Buying a
just drop
dog
it off
sled?
at the next
Yeah.
town.
Yeah, you're able to drop it off at another place.
Okay.
might have
then
to
I'll-
buy
Usually,
two because of
you
how
would
big we
hire
are,
a
though.
dog sled driver to take you somewhere.
Ah, okay. And is it expensive?
I don't think it's expensive. I think it would be 25 gold to get you there.
That's kind of expensive.
Not really, considering that if just two of us buys it this time, then it's whatever. But hey, I'm just putting the idea out there because walking sucks.
All right, how about this? I say we just walk it.
All right.
We're going to need to sustain ourselves off of the gold that we have because we don't have any other income
I mean,
besides some random things we might do.
I mean, I have all this fish rationed, and I pull out
You can
a
also
week
just
in 6
buy
days rations.
for 70 gold. You can also just buy your own sled.
Yeah, like we could do that, but I don't want to
but
because
how much
we're-
does it cost to feed the dogs?
Marginally more than what it costs to feed you guys. They mostly eat scrap meat and stuff.
yeah.
It's not too bad. We could just buy.
I
a
was just
dog
putting an
sled.
idea out there. Let's
A
keep
dog sled would have all of your travel time.
I'm just saying that might be worth
That's
the
pretty
investment,
good.
everyone. That might be worth the. I say I would pitch
like
into.
dogs.
Yeah, we
I'm
can
sure
keep
Ren
Ren
wants
happy
it.
because he'll have dogs.
I'll
It'll
pay for the
have our
food.
travel time.
I'll pay for all of its.
Well, I'm just putting the idea out there. Like we can just continue through. Like I wanted to just continue through
I just
anyway.
thought
I
now that
just
we're
saying
talking
we could
about that.
probably get better.
If you're
stuff
heading to
at-
Bryn Shader, you could also pick up an axe beak.
Oh yes, right.
I I kind of think it's a
How
good
much
idea
does
to
one
have
of
it.
those cost to purchase?
Axe beaks are 50 each.
What's an axe beak?
A large
Uh,
ostrich.
Yeah.
With
Why?
an axe for a beak.
Because it's funny.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we can get a dog's leg team, but we're gonna try to buy one in the Fish and Rock place.
I mean,
I was just putting the idea out there because we're
could.
in like I say no. Like we're used to walking like this. Let's just walk.
Well,
I'm sorry for
running
bringing it up and
be very significant.
how fast do the axe beaks go?
Same as the dog sleds,
Okay.
but they don't need to rest as often.
Yeah, that's important.
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we
I
should
don't
go to
know, like, the
Shader and
idea-
get axe beaks.
Crip was really just putting the idea out there.
So, what are you guys
now I'm
doing now?
sold on it.
Yeah,
I
the
said
idea's
I-
there now, so let's get that later.
either axe beaks or dogs, and we can have a lot of travel time.
Yeah, but either way, we have 6 hours now, so
But are
And
you
we can
guys
keep
doing
Ren
anything
happy.
in Termalaine where you said specifically you wanted to stop?
right.
Make sure nobody's killed each other.
Yeah, we're just
Sure.
gonna kind of walk through, see if we see any kobolds.
Sure. Where are you walking to?
Probably the
Speaker's house.
I liked
I guess.
I was a fan of the blue clam, so I think I'll just kind of like go over to that area. Like I'm not gonna go in the blue clam, but I'll just go over there.
Sure.
Just walking like past the speaker's house.
Sure. So as you walk past the speaker's house, there is a guard outside, and there is a light on from inside the speaker's house. Walking past the blue clam, you do see the usual sights that you saw last time. Fishers, it is around lunchtime right now, so they're all gathering with their catches. You see a hunter dragging a deer over one shoulder, somebody else approaching with a sack of, after last time you assume to be rabbits. Nothing seems too out of the ordinary there.
Well, I was in there last time. They, I know because it was a meat place. Did they care anything about hides? Like, was that any conversation that was being thrown around in there?
And it seemed to be mostly meat.
Gotcha.
But,
All right. Yeah. Kobolds?
Yeah, no kobolds that you see here.
I guess they all work in a mine.
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
And by the speaker's house, there is a guard outside who watches you as you walk by, but nothing else out of the ordinary.
I say we stop for a drink. I say we just spend gold on a drink quick and then head out because lunch. So
Sure.
I'll throw down a gold to pay for
Sure.
drinks and stuff.
You head
Or,
back into
2 golds.
you head into the blue clam, and there's the familiar echoes of gossip and singing that accompanies the work crews as they eat their lunches, and the smells of freshly roasted meat wafts over to you from the spicks above the fire.
Yeah, me and Cedric were here yesterday. It's pretty. The day before. It's a pretty great place.
Are you all going in?
Yeah, we'll go in.
Yeah, we'll have lunch. We'll just have lunch and ales here.
I looked
Sure.
at the speaker's house. That's all I had planned.
Yep. Bren, are you also going in?
Yes.
Ah,
Yeah.
The same man from last time says, "Ah, I recognize the big one and the slightly smaller one, but the rest of you are unfamiliar faces. Please come sit." And he gestures
Hello,
in front of the
Reverson?
bars.
No, sorry, Britton.
Brennan, yes. Sure to get you our lunch special for the day.
That would be excellent. And I'll put
Yes.
down, and just like last time, I'll put down the preemptive. Like I assume for all of us, it might be 2 gold, so I'll just put that on the table.
Oh, thank you. You're very generous. 4 spiced chowders with 4 ales.
3 and wait, is chowder? I don't know what chowder
Chowder's
is
good.
really.
It's like
Uh,
oatmeal.
What is chowder?
It's a
like
type
oatmeal
of
soup.
soup.
But does it have meat in it? That
No,
I don't know. Are you asking?
Yeah, I'll ask.
Like,
Just
I
make
would
sure-
assume I would know
is
what a
it clam
chowder
chowder?
is, but Nate doesn't know what a chowder is.
There's a clam chowder that has clam in it, but just regular chowder doesn't have meat in it.
Oh, well,
Okay.
we put meat in everything here.
Fucking hell.
It's kind of our
okay.
thing. Look at all the dead animals over the fire.
Yeah, what's there to eat here other than like rabbit, fish, and
I'll,
potato?
I'll hand 5. I'll hand 5.
You didn't ask Crip before. You know he likes his fish.
I'll hand 5 silver pieces to Crip and be like, this was for my share.
You have any bread?
It's a
Probably.
meat place.
I'll just
Oh,
have a
cool.
piece of non-meat bread.
Okay.
Maybe
first
not.
level.
I'll go take a look.
Oh,
To make bread, they just like pour yeast on a rabbit.
Oh. Oh.
I didn't think having a vegetarian in the party would be so great, or at least in such a place like this. That's what you get for letting Crip pick the lunch spot, man. That's what you get.
So he comes back out later with 4 ales, 3 spiced chowders, and a piece of bread, which vaguely reminds you of a rock. I found some bread.
that's a rock. I like that.
Oh,
Do you still have that pickaxe?
Yes, I do.
pass it around, and I'll tell Verdin when he comes back. Pass it around. Some weirdos took out that big deer. Apparently, that was over in.
Oh,
Lonelywood.
really?
Yeah. Some
Hey,
weirdos.
boys! The deer's dead! Go get your bows and go hunting up by Lonelywood. Stop being so lazy.
Just go hunt Lonelywood.
Yeah, I was expecting that. Sorry, Ren. We didn't meet anyone. And I heard something about a talking bush up there. It's best to leave it alone. That's what I've heard.
Don't talk to the trees, you weirdos!
Is Crip's mouth still blue?
Oh my god.
Yes, it is still blue.
Oh my god! It's
No one's told me yet.
It's still blue?
Yeah,
Has no one told me yet?
no one's told you yet.
No one's told
You've
me
gotten
that.
some weird looks, but you figured it was the usual Goliath thing.
Yeah.
You know what? I feel bad. I'll go over to Crip.
Darn.
Crip.
He's in mid bite of the chowder.
I don't want to like embarrass you here, but you got like blue just all over your mouth, and I think it happened from the berries last night.
He'll kind of reach in for a kind of loose piece of rag or whatever he has and sort of smush it over his face.
It's pretty solidly there at this point.
Maybe I don't know what to do here.
He'll
it's
fade.
good.
He'll fade.
All right.
Eventually.
I just, because I saw it last night, I was like, it's not really that big of a deal. And I saw this
didn't
morning,
eat
and
the
I was
berry
like,
last night.
you had the berries last night.
Oh yeah.
You ate
Yeah.
that one berry off the bush.
right. I'm getting my timeline wrong, even though it just happened. Either way,
Okay.
it'll fade. Whatever. But hey, some weirdos are getting famous now.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Either way.
So as you guys are having this conversation, you see 4 kobolds come in kind of skittishly, glancing around. And they...
Is Trex among them?
Yes, he is.
I'll just look at him and raise a hand and a weird wave.
He kind of flinches a little bit and tries to duck behind a table, and then he just kind of goes, eh, and just kind of nods his head over to you and continues over to the counter where he hushedly whispers something to to Vernon, and Vernon brings out the same thing that he served all of you guys as the kobolds hand over their money.
Only this time without the rock.
Yes, Sans Rock.
I would like to go up and talk to Trex.
Okay, so you head over to Trex, and as he does it, he kind of jumps and he's like, what do you want?
Did you ever see a sort of magic casting elf lady
No,
who
I
looked
don't.
like kind of pale and decaying?
I don't talk to no elves.
Alright,
Okay.
figured I'd check.
Yeah,
Oh, it's getting all
we think the
Here.
kobolds are the
Gotta head
freaking
back to my
mastermind
table.
here. My goodness.
No, I was thinking the kobold got awakened.
Ah,
You know, as
kobolds can
everything
talk.
else did.
kobolds can talk.
Yeah, but he's smart for a kobold.
He seems a little different. He's much more jumpy and koboldy than the last time you left him off here.
Weird. Yeah, no, he was a very good speaker when we originally met him. That's actually a little weird. Either way, we don't care.
Out of
Sorry.
character, I'm just kind of amazed that this random lady in this place managed to get enough materials to cast Awaken this many times.
Hey, you worship the Frost Maiden. Some good stuff happens for you. So, as you guys conclude,
Whoa, no one worshipped the. It's like doing a favor. For
as
the
you
Frost
guys
Maiden.
conclude your
Worship.
lunch,
Yeah, it's called Cleric.
as you guys conclude your lunch in the Blue Clam Tavern, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break before your journey over to Bryn Shader. We'll be back in
Fantastic.
10 minutes at 7:46-ish.
Okay.
Put in the chat. I love you.
I can't.
Wait, we can charade it.
What about now?
Can you hear me now, baby? Let's play
I don't
charade.
know.
It's good now.
Catching
It's
up.
Okay.
It's good.
Ha, ha, ha. That was me
I
fighting.
wonder how much of the recording that would destroy.
Well, the recording is recording regardless.
Okay, sweet. Okay.
These are
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Moving
can
on.
hear now.
Okay.
Well, should we recap? How long have they not been able to
So,
hear?
basically, for anybody that's missed up until this point because of technical difficulties, the characters left the town of Termalaine and continued further south to the metropolis of Bryn Shader. While there, they all settled down into the most popular adventuring tavern. On the way in, somebody slipped a note into Eli's pocket, and Crip became infatuated with a fish that sings this over the doorway. There's a place I like to go, farther up the river's flow, where it is I do not know, must be under all that snow. Every time somebody walks past it or waves in front of it.
Fun
So,
times.
Was
So,
that
onto the
the most fun your
note.
character ever had in this campaign?
No,
Okay.
it's called the Bear.
Oh, God.
Are you sure it's not the leech?
Oh yes, that. Sorry, not Bear. Leech. Thank you. Your note, sir.
Yes, so your note, Eli. On the note it says, been a while since you've been in town. Meet me outside. Belladora.
Okay, well, I guess I'm heading outside then. I'll leave Ren to nap, and I will go out of the tavern for a bit.
So, can the other individuals take your headphones off? Better.
Bye.
Sorry. I'll put it in the
Waving
chat when we're
done.
all set.
Oh, okay.
So, Eli, pacing back and forth outside, you see the homeless woman who had slipped the note into your pocket, and as you come outside, she kind of throws her hood back, and you recognize your harbor contact. You were going to leave me out here for all that time?
Well, couldn't reveal what I was going to do to everybody else, could I?
Fair enough. What have you been up to? You have any news?
Well, there was a moose up in Lonelywood. It's not a moose anymore.
You killed a moose?
Yeah, it was murdering hunters.
Ah, that's good.
There is also an evil elf that wanted to destroy 10 towns, who's dead now.
Well, that's always good.
The Black Blades are being kind of suspicious, but nothing too interesting
Okay.
so far.
One of our friends over in Targos. Any news from there?
Oh, well, they wanted to murder me, and then I ran off.
Sounds about right. They'll be looking for you here if you've run off from there.
Well, it's
Here's-
been a while.
Fair
Should be
enough,
fine
but
now.
They don't like the Harpers to begin with. Anybody with their mark, they'll only want dead more. And the only thing we need to figure out is how they know about you. You're with all those people. If you would like to blend in while you're here, I can go about finding you some work.
Some work would be important.
I'll do some more asking around tomorrow, but stop by the House of the Morning Lord tomorrow morning. I have a friend there. His name is Copper. He's looking for some people to do some work for him.
Okay. Will do.
Don't get yourself killed. And
I don't
she
plan to.
Heads off into the night of Bryn Shader, leaving you to go back inside.
Okay. Now I'm gonna go to my bed.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yeah, that was it. Eli returns
Okay.
to bed, perfectly fine, not at all dead or turned into a monster of any kind that you guys wouldn't know about. And the rest of you
Okay.
get to go on with the rest of your evening.
No more smell of blood than there usually.
Nope.
Oh.
Oh, load. Oh no.
So, as the morning...
Uh-oh.
What?
Pause. We appear to have a network error.
We have a network error.
Or I
Yep.
do. Never mind.
I'm okay.
I think
Yeah, I think that's what you think.
I
Yeah,
have
it's a
as
meeting?
well.
Yeah, on Twitch.
Yeah, check your Twitch, Cody.
Yeah, I'm doing that now.
My Twitch?
I
My
don't
Twitch?
have
It
the
says we have 7
network-
viewers.
I don't have the network error on mine.
Yeah, I think that's you.
But I don't know. Let's keep going, and if there's
Alright.
a network error, it'll be
Hopefully
fixed
the
when I
VOD's
put out
okay.
the VOD. Well, I record the VOD separately, so...
Hopefully.
No, I do record the VOD
Yeah.
separately. Like, that's the thing that happens. Okay, regardless. So, you wake up perfectly alive and not at all dead in the morning. What would you all like to do?
So, I am going to go find. Yeah, I'm gonna go find the Black Iron Blades workhouse because that has been recommended to me twice now. Sorry, could you not hear me?
I can hear you.
I'll go with Chris.
Okay.
I'll go with him because I told him that I would do that last night, so I'll just do that now.
At some point soon, we should head to the House of the Morning Lords, as they typically have good work for adventurers such as us.
What's that?
Eli, you would know it's a temple.
It's a nearby temple that has work for adventurers.
What, like a tomb?
No, like a church.
The hell's a church?
We worship.
It's a place where people worship things.
Yeah.
So, why is there a building for that?
Because why not?
Yeah.
Okay.
People don't like it when it snows while they're trying to
Do you
worship
think
a
that we
god.
need more work? Do you not think we have enough going on?
I mean, it
I
would
mean, I
give us
guess Mark
something
can't hurt.
temporarily to do while we, rest and relax here in Bryn
No, like,
Shader.
if anything, I mean, as long as it's away from Targos, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna go get the deer stuff tanned. Or whatever you do with fur like this. And I'll try to go find the place.
Sure. So after looking around for a little while, you follow the sounds of iron being pounded out and the smell of smoke rolling off of a furnace, and you find a combination shop and smithy that stands just north of the main square. Upon entering the brick building, you see a dwarf behind the counter pounding away on a sword, and he looks up as you come in. Ah, big fella, what can I get for you?
Oh, what can I get is... Actually, I'll take out the horns and the fur of the moose.
Just start whipping out an animal carcass.
Well, my name is
Yeah.
Garn, and he extends up a hand.
Shake it.
If you're looking,
Crip.
What race is he? This is an important question.
dwarf.
Okay.
Why?
Just like, how far does he have to reach
Pretty
up?
far. That's why I said extends
yeah.
up.
Wait, are you with us as well?
What was his name again?
Garn.
Well, I said we should all head
G-A-R-N.
over there at some point.
Oh,
so I
okay,
figured
okay.
I'd wait for him to turn in his letter, and then we could go.
Yeah.
If you're looking for someone to deal with fur, Elza, come out here. and another dwarf comes out from like the second shop, which is attached to the smithy. Coming. This is my sister Elza. Elza, do you think you can make something out of this? Yes, absolutely. Are you looking to sell it, or are you looking to have it turned into something?
Yeah, kind of a shoulder shawl kind of thing, and if possible, could you put the antlers as kind of like an epaulet kind of thing on them?
Yeah, absolutely. That would take about a week's worth of time to do the tanning process and the stretching of the skin, but I could probably get it to you in about a week. I think that would cost around 10 gold.
Could 15 make that a little longer or less, or
That's about
is
how
that just
long
how-
it takes to tan it.
understood? 12 it is, and I'll put down 12 because why not?
Okay. She doesn't say
I'll-
anything. She pockets it.
I'll-
Take the nice leather work.
I'm gonna clip and I'm gonna say, do you think we're gonna be able to be here in a week from now?
Yes, because I want to be.
All right. If you want,
I
if
mean,
you want
this,
this,
this place is very centralized.
Yeah, like
that's a
a
good point.
week is a week,
Yeah. Yeah.
and yeah,
It's much easier
Back
to
in a
get
week,
back
then.
here than it is to get to Lonelywood.
yeah. So, yeah, as long as that's taken care of, I guess I'm done because we can't just sit around for a week. So let's go see what we can do at this morning house.
Yeah.
I'd like to go to a jewel place where I can, or somewhere where I can get my jewels appraised and maybe sell them.
You ask around a little bit, and the shop attached to the Black Iron Blades is actually the best place to get that done.
Okay, I will walk in.
Oh, hey.
Another dwarf! And the dwarf comes
Oh.
out from behind the counter. The name's Garn.
Ren.
Nice to
Oh,
meet
it's a dwarf reunion. How sweet.
you. What can I do for you?
Yeah, actually, I was just mining the other day and I found a couple pieces of interest, a couple things that are probably not as great, but I just want to know if you wanted to buy them from me.
Okay.
And I pull out the nicer rocks and the 3 small jewels.
He's gonna say they're just rocks. Oh, I hate
These are
this.
rocks, and he points to the rocks.
Yeah,
They're
but
nice
they're
rocks.
nice rocks.
We're not in the business of selling rocks. For each of the
Okay.
jewels, I could do 10 gold.
For each?
For each jewel, I could do 10 gold.
Pretty good.
Anyway, we can do 11 per jewel.
No, I could do 10 per jewel.
Okay, that sounds like a deal.
30 gold for 3 rocks.
Here's
Pretty
your
nice.
30 gold.
Nice.
And
Thank you very much,
he-
appreciate it.
Of course, of course. And he points to the rest of the group. Anybody else need anything?
I'm okay for the minute.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm fine for now.
Well then, have a good day. I'll see you in a week, big guy. And he pats Crip's kind of like middle back,
Big guy.
because that's all he can reach. And he goes
Thank
back to
you.
hammering away at the blade. The loud sounds of a smithy echoing throughout the shop.
Got a lot
Alright.
of gold now.
Shopping's done.
Okay.
Lead the way.
Yes.
So you're able to lead the group to the northeast market square, pushing through the bustling morning market that's being set up here in Bryn Shader. You come to, it's a modest house, but it's been converted with depictions of the Morning Lord. Outside, you see an older female human. Still looks like she's seen some violence in her days, shaking some people's hands and welcoming them, helping an older woman get down the steps of her house and out into the street, as it seems like the morning service is just getting out. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna wait outside during this, just because, like, if they're gonna go in, I'll wait outside.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up to the lady and say, I heard you might need some help.
Help with what?
Oh, just help around,
Use thieves can't.
I don't think I need any help. Have you come here to speak of the Morning Lord? And she gestures to the statues of the sun, and both male and female forms being kind of like dissipating through the sun and then being reborn out to the other side.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, sure, that sounds good.
Very well, come on in. And she gestures for the whole group to come up the steps if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Reluctantly, yeah.
Okay.
There's just a little bit of
I will also
hesitation.
do it, but skeptically.
Okay. So you come in, and it's clearly this was a house at one point in time, but it's since been converted into a temple. There are pews set up instead of the normal couches. It's an open floor plan with the whole place kind of being dedicated to a shrine of the sun with a male and a female figure on either side. So
would it be like a larger house?
yes, it
type
is a bigger
thing?
house.
Like, okay.
So, are you worshippers of a Minotaur, or new to his light, her light?
No, I'm not religious.
No, you're not religious. Well, the Minotaur is... She kind of looks at Crip's blue face and the noises he's making. Is Crip holding a spoon?
I am, but he's not. I picked it
Okay.
up for some reason, and yeah, I have a comically large spoon. There's a bigger one, like in the bottom of the.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like
So-
it's just a really large spoon. I don't
So-
know why I have it. I'm sorry, I wasn't like. Well,
Well, a Minotaur's light touches us all, even in the darkness of Icewind Dale. He is still here to guide us in their ever-changing forms. And she gestures to both the male and the female statue. Let me show you some, and then you hear a noise from outside, from upstairs. Clang, 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 and then a small poof. Copper, I told you, no more experiments in the house. If you're going to be tinkering with things,
Oh,
go outside.
All right, that's who we're supposed to help. Do you mind if I go up there and talk to Copper?
You know, Copper, could you get him to stop blowing things up in my attic?
I can try.
Okay. She gestures to a staircase leading upstairs.
Thank you.
I'd like to hear a little bit about this.
The,
I have no idea
the
what's going
god
on right
or
now.
the explosions upstairs?
The god. So
Okay.
that's just the conversation that we're having down here
Sure,
while
so
he's
you're
up
going to
there.
stay down there. And who's going upstairs?
I'll go with him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with him as well because I want to figure out what's going on here.
Okay.
Crip's gonna learn about God, and the rest of us are gonna go see the alchemist.
So we'll come back
Hey,
to Crip.
maybe I'll get a +1 to religion or something.
Actually, you know what? I have to keep up the tradition of going with Crip to do things, so I'm going
No,
to go
you
with
don't. Get up there.
Crip. No, I'm staying with Crip.
Nope.
Nope,
Get up there.
Crip.
Nope. I don't need the monster hunter. Go. Nope.
Crip.
I'm learning about God, man.
Crip, remember, I'm the monster hunter. You want the monster hunter to learn about...
So,
the monster
God with
hunter's gonna defend
Eli,
you from God.
Eli and Ren
Never.
head up the stairs. The
The
first
monster hunter's gonna fight God.
The first passageway kind of leads through like a normal living space with like some books, a couch, a bed, a small kitchen area. But then it continues up, gets slightly more narrow, which would have been a problem if Crip was here, but it's not. And opens up into an attic space. Here there's books scattered across the floor which are vaguely charred by gunpowder. There are random tinkerings scattered across the ground, and peeking out from behind a pile, you see a spectacled pair of glasses on the edge of the face of a gnome. Hello! My name is...
Hello.
It's so nice of you to visit me. My name is Copper Knobbleknocker. How did you come to find me?
No, I just heard around town that you might need some assistance with things.
I do need assistance. Here, hold this. And he hands you a tray filled with glass vials.
I'm going to hold it, I guess.
Thank you. That was very helpful. So, what type of... Are you looking to be a laboratory assistant, or are you a fighting type?
I can do whatever you need me to do.
Yes, but what do you want to do? Do you want to hold glass vials? Or do you want to go find me things? Both are
Well, my
perfectly
compa-
acceptable.
My companions are probably more towards the finding things.
Ah, I was hoping you would say that. I've been looking for someone to go find me something, but it's a long way off, and everybody, keeps telling me I'm crazy. Could you imagine me being crazy? And he almost slips off his stool and kind of like takes down a pile of books with him.
Tear it down.
Oh boy.
Look, I have a friend. His name is Macrodus, and he lives off in the wilderness. And Macrodus and I have been working. It's a top secret experiment. You can't tell anybody.
Okay.
We're working on a device that could get rid of Oral's winter. Shh. Don't tell anybody I told you. But here's
Of
the
course, I'll
problem.
make sure.
I've not heard from Macrodus in several days, and I need his supplies to finish the experiment. So if someone could head north to his cabin and look in on him and tell him that I need my supplies and bring them back here safely, I would be very, very appreciative.
How
Where in the
appreciative.
north?
North.
How appreciative.
It's by the Ragged Glacier.
It's pretty far north.
Yeah, it's like, you know, Lonelywood, and then you just walk for like 3 more days, and then that's where he lives.
I mean, that's so it's a 4-day walk there. So yeah, that's 8 days if I was walking on foot.
If
No,
we-
Lonelywood's like a day away.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 days.
It's only a day.
4 days there,
away.
4 days back.
Because
Yeah, okay.
if we could make the summer star, then it would be summer. And I like the sun.
You know, he sounds like Olaf, and I can't get it out of my head. Like, I'm just picturing Olaf.
I don't like that.
I love it. I'm in.
You're in? Perfect! Perfect.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do.
Look, there's no rush, but I would like it immediately if possible.
Well, it's gonna take us about 8 days, probably.
Mm-hmm.
At least. It could be faster if we have a dog sled. Wait, I'm
Well,
telling you
if
guys,
it's
we
half
can buy a
the
dog
time,
sled.
wouldn't it be 4 days?
Yeah.
Yeah, so would you be willing to
Be
pitch
there
in
too.
some gold so we can get a dog sled?
The term is down payment.
Now, I spent all of my money on mithril and gunpowder,
Makes sense.
so I don't necessarily have any. But
Okay.
I could offer you either some mithril or some gunpowder.
What is
Gunpowder's
mithril?
always good.
I can offer you either mithril.
Mithril
or
can be. Mithril's just better metal.
Mithril,
Right, it's
Blowy
just
uppy
light.
stuff or better weapons.
Well, which one? Well, can we sell it to get a dog sled?
You could probably
Why would
sell
we-
it. I mean, I spent a lot of money on it, so I don't have
Yeah.
any. Don't tell the woman that I'm renting from. Shh, it's a secret.
Of course. Good choice. Very good at keeping secrets.
Well, I mean, yeah, we could take the mithril and sell it. And
Or we
then we
could,
can
like,
use
you
the
know,
money.
Have them
100
make a-
gold of mithril, or 50 maybe, just to buy
If-
something.
They could have us make. We can have them make us a better weapon with it. You know.
Mithril doesn't really do a lot for weapons. Not that I know anything, but I don't feel like that's a worthy investment.
But it
Not
looks
to mention we're already waiting on a thing.
yeah,
so-
different parts of
I
the shop. We can
could
have the
build you
black
some
do us
explosives.
something. Now that sounds like a good deal.
Yeah, I'm in.
Explosive arrows?
I can't even bargain with this dude.
Can I get like a timed explosive
Sure.
where
would
like
you?
I press something and then a few seconds later it goes off?
I could make that.
Sounds good to me.
Absolutely. I'll make
How long
you.
is it gonna take?
I'll make you 3 of those. Should have them ready in 10 or 12 days, and then who knows? Then you can blow some stuff up.
Yes.
All right. Well, we'll be back in probably about 8 or 9 days, depending on how the travels
Yes.
goes.
Pickpocketing
This
is
guy
a
is not
bonus
a good-
action. Yes.
So
He's
while
not
Alright.
good influence.
while this is happening.
So I guess I'm just kind of listening to. Wait, are we coming back to us?
Yes, we're coming back to you two.
Oh.
So, you would like to know more about Amateur?
This morning.
Yes, the Morning Lord.
Morning Lord, yeah. Not really a thing where I come from, but I think I've heard the name at least, so I'm just interested in knowing a little bit, which is pretty much the extent of the conversation. I don't really want to have a proper conversation about that, but
Well, she spends the whole time, if you don't really want to have a proper conversation, trying to convince you that you should worship the Morning Lord, and that the Morning Lord's light will save everybody through the power of belief.
Cool.
Okay,
Like, if it's the prominent religion of the land, I feel like I should just know more about it. Because proficiency.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Of course. And at this point, Ren and Cedric come downstairs.
So what are we doing?
Well, he wants us to go a few days north of Lonelywood to his friend's shack.
Great.
Get some stuff for him and then come back.
Doesn't that seem kind of far away?
Not really.
I mean, it means we can stop by Lonelywood again.
And
Okay,
also,
what?
he's building something that can stop the winter. So hopefully it'll be
It's
beneficial
top
for all of
secret.
us.
We're not allowed to say that.
I can tell it to the party.
And in
Let's
front
make
of his
sure you
mother.
whisper it.
Otherwise,
So,
they're not going to
should we-
want to go.
Should we buy the sled then, so we can get there faster?
I feel like
That
that's
seems
a good
like
idea.
us.
Or at least
Yeah.
rent one.
Because
You
then
pitch
it's
in for the sled.
half
I'll
the
pay
time
for
we
the
waste
food
half
for
of our
the
day.
dogs.
I say it's better if we just buy it, in my opinion. We have the money to do so. I say we do it.
Yes.
Yes, but I also want food.
We have money for food and a dog sled.
Perfect, I'm in.
So, as you all head out of the house of the Morning Lord, three stocky figures bundled in cold weather garb walk towards you in the street. They point at Eli. Are you Eli?
No.
We were told we could find...
Deception
Make a deception check.
check. Oh,
Please
okay.
don't die, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die.
10.
No, what?
Darn my expertise in deception.
Tell me it's funny. Tell me it's funny, please. Please snicker.
Are you sure? We were told we could find an Eli here.
Oh my god.
We could really use some help, and we were told that you were the helpful kind.
I'm insulted. You'd think I'd be a criminal such as that.
We never said you were a criminal. We said that we heard somebody named Eli could help us.
From who?
I don't... We were asking around the tavern. There was a woman there who said she had a friend named Eli who was looking for work, and that he was the helpful type.
The talking fish place?
Okay.
Yes.
In that case, I am Eli,
Oh.
but you can never be too sure with, who you
I
trust.
understand. We need your help. We're the survivors of a group of dwarves, and now they pull off their clothing, and you can see they are 3 shield dwarves.
Are they Thamel?
What the hell?
Yes, one of them is, and they all have these ghastly scars across their face. All of their clothing is torn.
Crip
They
is
look
the
like
most
they've been-
Damn it,
confused.
why'd I gotta be ugly?
Crip is the most confused thing ever.
We're the survivors of a group of dwarves taxed with delivering a sled of iron ingots to, well, here. A Yeti surprised us and killed a member of our group. The rest of us fled as the Yeti tore poor Obuk limb from limb. Now we need someone to go back and get the sled for us. As payment, we offer each of you a gemstone worth 50 gold. The friendship of the dwarves of Icewind Dale can also be a boon in these hard times. You already look like you have the clothing needed to make the trip.
That sounds like something I feel like we'd be willing to do.
Yes. How far away is the Yeti?
Oh, it's just 3 people in a trench coat.
No, it's 3 different dwarves.
I thought you said they were in. Oh my.
They're wearing warm clothing. It's not 3 people in a trench coat, Nate. Get your head out of the gutter.
I'm sitting
I-
here being. I thought that's what you said. I'm sorry.
No.
I was
My
like, oh
mistake,
no,
my
3
mistake.
humans.
I'm sorry. My mistake.
Just
my
like
mistake.
dwarves. Oh, okay, dwarves are fine.
My mistake.
My name is Hiruna, says the female at the front, and these are my companions, Korax and Storn. We are very appreciative of you going out. It should only be several hours walk to the north.
Hmm. I think that's. What time is? How is high does the sun
It's
look?
before midday right now.
I think that's
Okay.
doable.
So we can get a dog sled, and then we can start the journey, grab the iron, then
Bring
go
it
up to
back.
the other thing.
We have to
then
bring it back
come
first.
I mean, we don't have to bring it back first.
I guess.
We could.
I mean, the gems will pay for the sleds.
That is fair. The gems will pay for enough food for the trip. That's definitely true.
Oh no, I have food for the trip. We're good.
We get more food to make sure, like, in case we get stuck somewhere for some time.
True, that is a good
You
idea.
usually have like a week and a half worth of rations,
Yes.
Pretty much
so we should be fine either way.
for me.
And you both,
Yeah,
you
but-
still have the, you still have the 2 potions that you don't know what they are yet.
Oh yeah.
Plus, we could just go hunting. Like if we're trapped in a location, but hunting is a good idea.
Yes, we are good
Right.
at hunting.
Yeah.
Yes. But rations are easier to get.
Yes.
We could just get a few days of rations now.
Look,
and then...
we're good on rations. That's not the point here. The point was a dog sleds. Yeah, sure, we'll do it.
Yes.
Very well,
We can
thank
go
you
up and
so
get
much.
go up and kill the Yeti or whatever now. Then come
No.
back, use the money
Wait,
to
Yeti.
get the dog
No,
sled.
this is just a recovery thing, right?
I don't think the Yeti took the cart.
Right.
Okay. Well, we're recovering the stuff from the cart, then coming back.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Then using the gems to pay for a or 2 dog sleds, and then we'll go.
How many people could a dog sled fit?
2.
2.
Okay, so 2 dog sleds.
2 dog
That's-
sleds is 140 gold. 4 axe beaks is 200 gold.
Yeah. I mean, we have that, but I don't want to do that.
We could buy 4 axe beaks.
I would love to buy 4 axe beaks.
And we could all take the mounted combatant feat.
So,
No.
what are you guys are heading off now?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the work I was.
We'll use
assigned for
those to buy the
people.
we'll use those to buy the axe beaks, and then we'll hoof it to the place, and then we'll get here pretty much when my stuff's done. Then we'll be great.
So, as you end your conversation with the group of dwarves, you head out.
Before
of-
we go, we do get
Yes.
really decent directions. I just want to emphasize that.
Yes, Hiruna points, and she says it's basically just a straight run right out of the northeast gate of the city.
Perfect.
Oh, nice.
I'm just making sure I'm declaring that.
Yes, right at the base of those mountains, and she points to a series of mountains off in the distance. That's where the Yeti got us.
Okay.
And
Is
you
it the
guys,
same place
you
we were
guys
before?
recognize it as the other side of the mountain that you had been with Garrett and his party.
Okay.
Great.
Nice.
I wonder if it's the same Yeti.
I hope so. Then we can say hi to the tyke and then leave.
So,
Bring in a new gnome.
you head off, leaving behind the warmth of the city, and heading off into the hostility of the open tundras of Icewind Dale. Who is heading the party?
I think
I'll be right behind Crip.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
We all know Crip's going to be in front. Okay, yeah.
Crip will head the party.
I'll head it. Let's see what happens.
Try not to get one shot by the Yeti when we accidentally walk into its cave.
Survival.
Yes.
What the? Is this it? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, sorry. It was like the bottom of the screen is covering it up. Is someone helping me? I didn't miss that. No? Okay. We are lost.
So-
We are lost.
After about an hour of walking, you feel like you're making good progress until you hear the wind slightly begin to pick up around you. As it begins to build up in the distance and the snow begins to get heavier. After a
Crap.
short while outside, you quickly realize a blizzard is beginning to pick up.
Oh boy.
All
Well-
right.
As
Crap.
you head out and the blizzard descends upon you, the mountain range Kelvin's Cairn that you were heading towards vanishes from view as the blowing snow and howling wind completely surround you. What are you guys doing?
Okay, that's not great. I'm. Before it caved in, was we were in any spot where we could put our back to or whatever?
Not in
Get
an
some
avalanche,
cover?
you're in a blizzard.
I know, but
Oh,
could we
no, you're
find
out
something
on
to
the
get cover?
tundra.
Right, great.
Do we
Shit.
just want to put on the warm rocks and keep walking?
No. All right. I guess I will. I don't know blizzards. I guess I will attempt to start anchoring and setting up the tent for cover.
Sure, so you guys are going to try to take shelter and not keep pushing.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's the safest way to do this.
Seems like a solid plan.
Yeah. So, I'll set up the 1 to 2 tents that we have, and we'll attempt to wait it out.
Okay. So as you settle down into your embankment that you've kind of made with the tent, it's quite difficult. Visibility is extremely reduced. The winds are biting and pieces of hail are flying, and it almost feels like they're just little mosquitoes stinging all up and down your arms.
I hate that.
You are able to... actually, I need 2 people to make a survival check, or 1 person with advantage.
Ooh, I'll do it with
Someone with a
advantage.
high. Yeah, go ahead. Yes.
I will help. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll help you.
14.
14? That's enough to
I
set
rolled
up.
average.
That's enough to set up the tent and be able to duck inside. The blizzard does last for quite a long time. You're stuck in the tent for the better of 5 hours as the
Oh
snow
boy.
comes down around you if you just want to stay in the tent for the entire time.
We might as well try to knock in hypothermia. So.
I mean, we can't
Seems
light
like
a
a
fire
solid
in a
plan.
tent. So we pretty much
Not
just
really.
got. So we got our food, pretty much. Wait, Ren, can you do anything with fire? Like- I was wondering if you had prestidigitation or something.
Say that 3 times fast.
Prestidigitation, prestidigitation, prestidigitation.
No, I'm not
Okay.
like a good dwarf, you know?
I'm not a good dwarf.
What are your cantrips again?
I have them written on this piece of paper that's in my thing. I have Mage Hand. That's one I can remember that I have written down. But I couldn't add I couldn't add words. I couldn't add cantrips to my spell piece, so
Weird. I'll have to give you permission for that.
I added the rest of it.
Is anybody else doing anything during the storm?
I guess
or are you
we
just
just.
going to wait it out?
I guess we just gotta write it out.
Dragon chessboard, and I'll play that.
Oh,
I'll play
good.
with it.
Yeah, pastime.
Sure. So you both play a friendly game of dragon chess. After the time passes,
Who wins?
both of you make an intelligence check.
Am I still proficient in it? Like, I
If
don't
you
know.
are proficient with dragon chess, then yes.
Okay. Oh God.
Cedric just gets annihilated.
Cedric somehow, you guys play 3 games in a row, and Cedric always loses in the first few opening moves every
Oh
single time.
God.
Your ping is no match for my pong.
Basically, exactly what happens. So after you all have a good laugh over Ren repeatedly destroying Cedric in a few games of dragon
hard.
chess.
I don't understand this.
Crib's like, pretty toys.
Yeah. I'm just
Me
sitting there
eats
eating
peace.
fish.
The blizzard finally dies down, and you have enough visibility as the animals come back out. to see Kelvin's Karen off in the distance again.
Okay,
Wow.
back towards walking towards the mountain.
Yeah, problem is, it's probably under snow now.
It'll be fine.
That's gonna be annoying to walk over.
It's always under snow.
We've got
have snowshoes.
snowshoes. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem is finding the thing, because now it's
Yeah.
covered in snow.
All right. Well, I've done my turn. Who wants next?
I'll go next. I haven't led
Alright.
the way in a while.
All right.
Go ahead and make a survival check, Ren.
It's at the
Lead
very
the way,
bottom of the
Chris.
list. It's hard to see.
11.
Better than a 2.
You walk
Yeah.
for a long time. Even though you're heading towards a gigantic mountain range, you somehow manage to get veered off course a few times. But eventually, sure enough, you come to the location where the dwarves were forced to abandon their sled. After you crest a snow-covered ridge and see a frozen, dismembered corpse in front of you. Snow covers some of the gory bits, but the headless torso and severed limbs are visible. You see tracks in the snow all around the corpse, and the telltale grooves in the snow left behind by a sled that has been recently hauled away.
Great.
Cool.
And they said the Yeti wouldn't take the sled.
What are you guys doing?
All right.
Uh,
First things first.
I
Are there
say
any
we
proper
go for
courses, or is it just the dismembered bits?
Just the dismembered. I mean, like, the body is still there. The arms are scattered all around, and it seems to have taken the head.
So I say we look for footprints or anything that
There's
can
some
lead us to-
intestines piled up on the
There's,
ground,
there's a
too.
trail from the sled.
I will do the best I can with the right and I'll just do the best I can with the right and most likely move on.
You take a few moments to perform your rite on the body. There's not much there, but you do what you can. What is everybody else doing while Crip is doing this?
Yeah, we were looking at the sled, like
Yeah, I
mark.
want to try following the sled marks.
Okay,
I just thought,
stealthily.
Either
it's
both
not
of
even
you,
like.
both of you can make a survival check, or one person can make it with advantage.
I think Eli's better, so I'll just help Eli.
Sure. So Eli
Okay.
uses his expertise in the wilderness to try to discern something out of the tracks.
That's a 9, and that is a 15.
Sure. So you're able to see the tracks happened really recently after the blizzard was over, because they're on
Perfect.
top of the snow. They are headed in a pretty clear shot straight line. However, they aren't Yeti tracks. They belong to about half a dozen small humanoids wearing snowshoes. You can tell because it's tiny snowshoes.
It was not the Yeti that took the sled.
Good.
Let us follow their tracks. Stealthily,
Agreed.
so we don't alert them.
Crap. I can't do that.
Try as
So,
best you
If
can.
you guys are going to try to
Understood.
be stealthy, go ahead and make some stealth checks.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Stealth.
15.
Are we all making
Yeah.
one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck.
6.
Really looking forward to level 4 when my expertise will start to matter.
I got a 15, which is decent.
Yeah.
Give
So,
us that crap.
as you guys head off after about half an hour, the creatures you've been following appear to be goblins based on their stature as you see them in the
Ew.
distance off in front of you. All 6 of them groan and grunt and curse loudly as they haul the bulky sled towards what appears to be a 20-foot tall wagon parked in the snow. Harnessed to this conveyance are 2 roaring polar bears that don't look particularly happy at all.
Great.
I am going to shoot one of the goblins.
Wait.
So, as you pick up your crossbow, you see the main
It's
goblin.
just a bow.
As you pick up your bow, the goblin that appears to be in charge, she has an eye patch over one eye and a hawk on her shoulder, hears the plotting of Crip and Ren through the snow, and looks in the direction of the party and points her finger. Seize them! Don't let them get to the sled!
Oh God!
I'm going to shoot that one.
And that is where we're going to pick up next time.
Yeah,
initiative.
goblin fight.
Calvin, why are you doing this to us, Jay?
I would totally go into it tonight, but I don't
Yeah,
have
no, we
time
have-
to run a late session.
yeah.
So, next time we will pick up with the initiative. Thank you all for watching. It's been a pretty good session despite the technical difficulties. We're getting a little bit better each time.
It wasn't that bad though. The technical
Until I see you all again. Don't forget to have fun and roll some dice.